Hey guys, what is up? This is Taking Shots podcast. I am Luis.
I was like, where are you looking? The camera's over there, bro.
Oh no.
Oh god.
Where are you looking?
We're in for a ride, guys.
Bro.
We're in for a ride.
Oh my god. All right, guys, this is Taking Shots podcast. We are your hosts. I'm Angel.
I'm V.
Luis, get it together, bro. All right, guys, and we got a special guest today. My boy, the one and only Lil Sleep. Clap it up for my boy in the building.
What's up, guys?
Let's go.
Por
All right,
fin
guys.
quiso regresar after his concussion, según.
Yeah, sorry.
Según.
I was supposed to be here last week. And
He recovered. He recovered. It's okay though.
yes.
Hopefully, did you go to the ER?
No, I did not.
Damn, he might still have a concussion, guys.
He's like,
Hey, them
Or he
ER
was like-
bills.
Hey, we
Oh.
didn't see a doctor's note. So
Yeah,
Them
well,
ER bills
we didn't
aren't
see a
any
proof.
joke. If anybody's ever been to the ER, you know you don't want to go back.
no,
again
yeah, that
for-
shit's fucking
you're right, bro.
expensive.
Fuck that.
Thank you for defending me.
I got you.
All right, guys. So today we're drinking. Or actually, my boy right here, he suggested it. His drink right here. So
Yes,
tell
sir.
him what it is, bro.
It's just a little bit of Crown Royale with some squirt. It's very simple, but very good. Goes down easy. You could load it up, and
That's it.
Yeah,
it's
Somehow
it's-
there's
not
not
bad.
that much left.
yeah, somehow.
you guys can tell by the bottle that they
Yeah,
liked
you
it.
guys can
So
see it, though. We
I
have
don't
a
wanna hear any
backup. We have a
complaints.
backup just in case. All right. So let's take the shots, boys. Oh, guys. Oh, shit.
and girls.
Well, guys. Well, everybody that's
Guys.
watching right now. Everybody that's watching. My boy Luis can finally drink again.
Yeah!
Hey,
Hey, hit
wait,
the
I
clap,
think
hit the
he
clap,
re-
hit the
he-
clap.
Yeah,
Hit the
he
clap.
deserves a
Hit the clap for Luis.
Hey, for Luis.
Hit the
Hey,
clap for
say
Luis.
that.
Hey,
Yeah!
My boy Luis.
Si lo ven más
Yeah.
pedos
He had
que
goosebumps.
nosotros,
He had
es for a
goosebumps
reason.
I had
yesterday.
goosebumps yesterday. Was my first time drinking in 2 months.
Oh
Ay,
my.
qué miedo.
That's sensation.
It's a sensation. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Alright, cheers.
Cheers.
Another one.
Otro.
No.
You all right there, Angel?
Ugh.
Tanto yo soy viejo. Dude, this shit's getting me every time. Ah, la verga.
I'm telling you, the drink though isn't
drink
that
it,
bad.
yeah,
The
drink it.
drink
It's
is
'cause
really
it's like
good.
sweet and it's like it hits you. It's like boom.
Yeah, I
No,
love
no me
it.
mato. All right. All right, Luis. You want to start us off?
All right, so just a quick introduction. The people that don't know, Diego, also known as Lil Sleep, he's
AKA.
been personally he's been my friend for a few years already now, and also he's been working on music for a couple of years now. I'd say
Yeah.
he's been slacking on and off. Even though I tell him, I'm like, hey, bro, like, you know,
Damn,
put your
putting
game
you
on
on
and
blast.
everything.
Put me on the spot.
You know, because I want him to, like, you know, put everything out there, because I believe he has talent, and the things that he's thrown out there, I feel like they've gotten some good amount of recognition,
Mhm.
but I think it just needs to be put more out
Or
there.
more consistent.
Yeah, and stay more consistent.
Yeah.
Because the leaks, guys, the leaks are crazy.
Yeah. As if you guys remember the first episode, someone had called someone out.
Nah, dude. All right, look. No.
Hey,
But
that's
all
what
I'm
I
saying,
do
look,
want to touch
look,
on that subject
Okay,
because
look.
I took
okay,
that
okay,
personal.
no. So this is what I
A
was
little
saying.
personal.
Okay, what I was saying was
Straight off
like,
the bat.
if you were making trash music, I would tell you.
Was I making trash music?
Why I didn't tell you? So no.
All right.
Otherwise, I would have been like,
Alright,
I would have been like, you know what,
alright.
bro? You're making trash music, bro.
Yo,
Hey,
but they
you
some
gotta
real
stop that.
homies,
Step it up,
like,
step it
trying to
up.
like push
Yeah.
you to do
We
better.
don't sugarcoat
I
nothing over
agree.
here.
I
Yeah.
agree.
So,
I do take responsibility
I
for
think you need-
slacking for
yeah.
sure.
but it is hard too. I mean, it's like
It's
to
very
find
hard
time
to
and
stay
stuff,
consistent.
you know, and like especially when you're doing it by yourself. Usually, like when you go to the studio, how you were telling us, it was like you gotta have like a vibe around you. You know,
Uh-huh,
like when you're trying to make
100%.
music, it can't just be you. I mean, it can just be you, but it's like the vibe isn't right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot harder when it's just yourself. When I would record in California, it'd be a whole different vibe. I'd have like a room full of just
Like
people that did the same thing that I did, and we just bounce ideas off of each other. Bars, beats, everything. Something I've always been good at is choosing the right beat. I feel like everyone always likes the beats that I use. But it is harder when you're by yourself to vibe to the beat.
yeah,
alone.
because you're just there, like
Yeah.
You know,
It's just the hype, you know.
Yeah,
a room
no,
full of
no,
people
yeah.
hyping you up.
because they're like, oh, dude, all this shit's high.
Yeah,
It's high, you know, and yeah,
exactly.
you're in it.
I
It's
do want to
different.
ask though, when you're in the studio with like other people,
uh-huh.
is it kind of like in the movies, like how they put it out there? You know, like you're having a good time, either like drinking or smoking,
Oh, 100%.
and then they're just vibing, like you know?
Yeah,
And then all of
yeah,
a sudden, hey, spit a bar. Then
No,
Is
I
it
mean,
like
it's not
Straight
like
Outta
spit a
Compton,
bar,
the
but
movie?
no, that's
Straight out of Compton.
that's a different time. But no, it definitely is like that when you're in the studio and you got the homies around you. Yeah, some of them smoke, some of them drink. You know, other people do other stuff, but it all just creates a vibe. And yeah, like I said, everyone's just hyping each other up, and that's just what creates like the lyrics. Sometimes, you know, it's what gets your mind going, the creativity going, and I
Kind
think
of gets
that's
you into like your creative space. You know.
yeah,
like
yeah,
your
that's what
like-
helps out a
yeah.
lot. Because I mean, doing it by yourself, you have to like, in a way, talk to yourself and like, you know, it's like a guessing game. Is this good? Is it not good? You can't like show another person like, hey, what do you think?
You don't
Just
have no
Like you're going-
feedback.
yeah,
right there,
feedback,
yeah.
opinions. You know,
You're going
'cause-
back and forth with yourself. Like,
Exactly.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
yeah.
so that's what I struggle with, and I feel like that's why I haven't been as consistent because I don't record with anyone else out here at least.
Mhm.
When I do go to California, I do get like some studio time with the homies, and that's when I create, you know, like my better music.
I was gonna say you create like your own lyrics as well.
Yeah.
What gets you into actually thinking about lyrics and then throwing it out there? Is it sometimes like what you see of other people or things that are going on in your mind? Because I've heard like a lot of like
Then we find out you got a
rappers
ghostwriter.
or, you know,
Nah.
I just
Ghostwriter.
buy it.
Ghostwriter.
Nah.
Hey, I just get AI to type
Dang,
down.
I got it.
So it's certain-
Oh,
ChatGPT,
dude, that'd be crazy.
No, so that's the funny thing. The people that know that I make music, I'm sure I probably gotten drunk and freestyled around them. But I mean,
I got a couple
Like
of
Ice
those videos.
Yeah.
Fish.
you know what I mean? So no, I don't. I honestly, people are very surprised when I tell them that I hardly ever write my lyrics. A lot of my songs are punch in, punch out, which is, you know, I freestyle a part of it. I keep what I like, and then I just keep going in and out. And I just freestyle all of it. I don't like writing lyrics because I feel like I overthink it and I try to overcorrect. And I feel like sometimes that takes away the genuine feeling of like,
Like the flow. of
yeah,
it,
yeah, the music that I'm trying to make. So I try to freestyle most of it, which is very hard sometimes too. Cause
What was you just need stuff to come into your head, like, you know,
Yeah.
like it sound good too. So it's like
yeah, exactly. So that's the hard part, but also I feel like the part that makes my music different.
just freestyling everything.
Yeah. that's-
Honestly, I think
Because it's unique, you know.
Yeah.
It's like it's what you're putting out into it.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
personally, I think Lil Sleep just has a good. I'm not gonna
A good
he
what?
he has good flow.
Good flow.
Because even there was times like we used to do it right after high school. We used to, I don't know if you remember this, deal, but you better remember this.
You better remember it.
We used to like
I
go
hope
into
so.
like, we'd go to like a parking lot, in the car with all the like the boys. And we used to try to like, rap battle each other, like freestyle. We used to put like, the YouTube, like, like
The
J.
beats,
Cole
the
type
J.
beat.
Cole type,
J. Cole
Drake
type
type beat.
and then
Drake
you
type
put something
beat.
out. And then for some reason, it was always me against like Diego. We were like,
Damn,
we
bro.
were always trying to argue, bro. Like it was like going back at it against. I don't know why we just have that tension against each other.
No, I
But
think
like I
it's,
said, the flow was everything. I don't know. He would say something random, but the flow was always there, dude. It just sounded like it was a complete like original song.
Yeah.
Just because of the flow.
yeah. I mean, that's why I'm saying I know how to choose my beats. I know what I can work with. I know how to get into pockets, which is, like when the lyrics hit at the right time of the beat. I don't know how I do it. It's just kind of like a mental thing. That's why when I say that I freestyle, it's just I'm not really thinking at the time. And that's why sometimes some of my lyrics are kind of random. They don't make sense, but they flow.
They're just
Yeah.
coming
They
out.
don't make sense, but
They're
they
just-
flow.
they're
They,
just coming
you know,
out.
but I
Yeah.
feel like that's how music is nowadays. And the music I like is like that. So it's just a vibe, really. And that's what I like. I don't really think about what I'm going to say. I just kind of say it. And that's why it's so much easier to make music like that for me.
So for me, I feel like I've seen a lot more people. They don't write stuff anymore.
Mm-mm.
Like all the famous rappers now, they all freestyle. Like the younger ones, like the younger generation and stuff. Like they be
They
in
just
there.
go
They
yeah.
in there and they spit and it's a hit and they're like,
Yeah.
damn, bro.
But you know why? It's because of the beat. If you
Yeah,
pay
it's like a
attention,
beat, it's just
if you
a
pay
beat.
attention, it's to the beat, it's the production, it's the effects you add to your vocals,
Mhm.
it's how you layer
Is
it.
it
It's-
also how like you feel like the music within like
yeah, exactly. It's like
within you kind of.
yeah, because I feel like a lot of people do like lyrical music, and that's cool. That's for some people. For me, the whole lyrical stuff, that's cool. But I don't like you don't listen to lyrical music every day.
Yeah.
You listen to
yeah.
music that makes you feel like some type of way,
trap,
you
bro.
know?
listen to OGZ
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Key Glock, you know?
Exactly. Like,
And there's always moods.
Yeah, it's like
there's,
a
Depends on
mood.
the mood, you know.
you know,
Yeah.
you're fucking driving to work, hearing music about drug dealing and killing people.
Yeah,
Like, you don't
yeah.
do that
Hey,
shit. You know, it's a vibe.
I was like, oh.
Gets you.
In
They
general,
chill.
I think you just need a little bit of everything, you know.
Yeah.
It's like that meme, you know. My playlist be like, and it's like Snoop Dogg, like Salino Chanchez,
Everybody,
whatever.
a whole bunch of
Yeah,
people
dude,
mixed
like
together.
Ice Cube and everything,
Yeah.
like Soldier Boy.
Yeah. So for you, what's like what kind of music do you make? Like what music, like your category, if you had to
Your
categorize it?
genre,
Yeah.
So to be honest, I've tried not to
Like categorize it.
categorize myself because I like to make all type of music. I like to make some sad music, you know.
Yeah.
I like to make some hype music. I like to make some, you know, some thugged out music. You know,
Dang.
I ain't living that type of life, bro. It's all cap.
Yeah.
It's all cap. Just so y'all know.
You heard it here fir- you
Hey,
heard
the
it here
feds
first.
watching. It's all cap.
Sir Caps a lot. Sir Caps a lot.
No,
right
but
here.
you know what I
The
mean.
feds
But
watching.
The feds watching.
shit, I've even done some Spanish music too.
Mhm.
You know, some love music, all that type of stuff. So
So
I don't categorize myself. I like to make all type of music, whatever I'm feeling, whatever beat I'm listening to, whatever type of way it makes me feel. That's what I'm gonna make. Whether it's English, Spanish, like R&B, rap, pop, or even some corridos. Who
Yeah,
cares?
yeah,
bro?
bro,
Whatever.
hey,
lo que
hey,
caiga.
yeah,
Luego,
dude.
luego,
I want to
luego.
see that for sure.
So like, okay, so you when did you start making music? Like first off, but well, I mean, yeah, when did you first start making music?
Like start making music, like actually
like
uploading my music and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it was around 2017. Shout out to my boy Soma. He was a producer and we connected through someone that I went to high school with over in Compton High. And yeah, I just went over to his house. He told me like $30 a song. Started off
Yeah.
like that. I gave him a YouTube beat. First time, I'm not gonna lie, it was super awkward. I lost that song, thank God. It was like super bad.
we got to dig in the
Lost.
files, bro. We're gonna have to dig in the files.
It
bro.
was so
We're gonna-
bad. Like the timing was off. Like how Luis says, like the way I flow. That time, it was like I was speaking. It wasn't even like a song.
Yeah.
It was I was reading a sentence.
No, well, I mean, I feel like when you do stuff like that, like when you get into it, you're gonna be nervous. You know, it's like even with us, like when we first started, we're like the podcast too. It's like when you first started the podcast, you're kind of like awkward because it's just your first time
Yeah.
doing it. You know, it's like you want to start it, but you don't know how to do it. You don't got the experience.
Exactly.
So like for you, like what goes into like production in making music? Like what steps are there basically? Like, okay, you go into the studio, right? So then what do you do after that?
So when I get into the studio, I try to get into the headspace of like, you know, like thinking about lyrics, thinking about situations, events in my life, a lot of emotion too. Those are the biggest ones. But once I hear the beat, I try to story tell inside of my head, and I just kind of bounce around that idea. And like I said, you know, I say some random stuff, but then I catch some stuff. I'm like, ooh, that's actually sounds really cool. So I keep that. I cut the rest out, and I just kind of, you know, keep jumping forward into that. But yeah, I think the main focus for me is like the storytelling, the emotions, and just the thoughts going on in my head at the time.
Like the story behind the song, basically.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
exactly. So that's why my music is kind of it's like kind of random sometimes. Sometimes I'm feeling hype, so I'm gonna make some fucking hype music.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
But I feel like
you know?
that's good, you know, because I feel like in reality, there's a lot of people who have a nice variety of, you know, sad and a little bit of like, like it's out there.
They
you
got
know?
variety. They don't just have like
Yeah.
one
one
genre,
genre that
yeah.
they're like their
They-
main focus.
they're trying to hit
is,
everything, you
yeah.
know. And then
Exactly.
sometimes people like it when you switch it up
Mhm.
too. You know, it's like
Yeah.
And there is certain artists that do that, but I feel like it's kind of nice when you have that variety that you're stepping your mind and yourself into, where you're like, hey, like this is what I'm feeling today. Let's knock it out and let's try to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm truly blessed to be able to speak English and Spanish pretty fluently. So I love that I can just hop to either or,
yeah,
you know? So
yeah.
it just opens
You have like that advantage.
yeah, it
Yeah.
opens like a whole different lane for me to be able to express myself in my music.
Well, I was gonna say the thing too now is, you know, back then the genre, like the main biggest genre used to be like rap and hip hop, and now it's all over the place.
Mhm.
Like EDC culture
Oh,
is
yeah.
like so big, like electronic music,
Mhm.
and then we also have like, you know, rap. I feel like something that hits, something that's like going down.
Yeah,
But then like Latin, like, you know, Bad Bunny, like
Yeah,
came
Bad
big
for
out of
sure.
nowhere.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And
Like
then
Bad Bunny, Peso Pluma,
and then like, you know,
like,
not like
Del
what's it
Conejo
called?
Malo.
Like the corridos tumbados, you know,
Yeah,
like
dude,
they
Peso
came out of
Pluma,
that,
how you
yeah.
said
Yeah.
Natalcano. Like all that started like it's a lot of a big change overall.
Yeah.
And it's good to have different varieties, and you speak both languages, so you can have
And you know what I think what happened is I think everyone started to grow up. Every second generation child started to grow up, and there's a lot of us. There's a lot of people who speak English and Spanish now, and there's a lot of us that love corridos. There's a lot of us that love Bad Bunny. We love that kind of music, and I feel like everyone together just kind of brought it to the
Makes
like
it
mainstream,
open,
mainstream
Yeah.
media, and I think that's what happened. I think that's why everything's popping right now. Because I mean, all those '90s kids, which is kind of
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
late '90s,
Yeah.
but
Late 90s, yeah.
I feel like we all grew up. We can all finally buy our Apple Music subscriptions or Spotify.
Spotify.
Yeah, Spotify.
So I think we were able to listen to these artists and really relate to them, especially the corridos tumbados, because they were talking about the shit we already listened to, which was like the rap music,
Yeah.
but in
Yeah.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah,
Spanish.
So
yeah.
that's what
That's
they
what it
like
is.
came out popping, because like even if you look at like their style, they would like dress like kind
Oh
of
yeah,
around
100%.
here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but their like music would be over there. But then they also have like the type of beats and
It's
like
a
the
leverage
flow.
that they have.
Yeah.
between
It's a
being
little bit
over
of
there
everything.
And then
It's
being
really-
here, yeah.
But yeah, you got to think about it too. I mean, those guys, I mean, they're probably listening to the same music we're listening to. They look up to the same artists we look up to. And I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to try to, how do I say it?
They kind of get their like
Their motivation.
yeah, or like they're kind of inspired by those
Yeah.
people that
Yeah.
are like the big rappers, like
exactly.
when they listen like Drake, OGZ, like
Yeah.
Kiko, anybody that's big, top 10. That's what they're looking at, and then they're like, you know what? If I can sound like this guy, but in
Let me make
Spanish,
it better.
but in
Yeah.
Spanish,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
like, dude, it's gonna take off.
Yeah.
I think
100%.
nowadays too with social media,
Mm.
everyone's a lot more open now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because back
Uh-huh.
then, if you were like the weird kid in class that listened to like, let's say,
The weird-
I was gonna say,
The
Not
weird,
the weird.
Something tells me Luis was the weird kid.
Just-
maybe. No, like I'm saying, if you just like, it was always like let's say back in high school, whatever, like the cool kids would always like rap, hip hop, and that was like what was accepted.
yeah,
A lot of people wouldn't like jam out to like different other things.
jazz or country or
Exactly.
like
Or
anything
like
like
back
that.
Yeah.
in the day, like Vicente Fernandez. and
Yeah, like
things
that wasn't
that,
mainstream. It was
yeah.
like
And with social media, you connect with other people.
Yeah.
Like let's
Mhm.
say I know like you're pretty big into like EDC. And
Yeah,
stuff
like
that.
I like to
Like,
EDM and all that
And
stuff.
that's pretty like look at the what is it called, the festivals that you do.
yeah,
They're
It's
so big.
insane.
And like even like country jam and everything
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Like it's just the social media
Mhm.
got everyone like together, and everything is accepted now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why there's a different mixture of genre.
Mhm.
Mhm.
It's kind of like what he says, like we're growing up, we have our own taste and what we like, and it's like
Your
how
own
you
opinion
say, yeah,
nowadays.
you have your own opinion, and it's like there's other people out there that are like, hey, you listen to that, that's dope. Like let's be
Yeah.
homies,
Mhm.
Well, I feel like too back then it was like how you said, it was just mainstream. It's like
Mhm.
nobody really looked that way
Yeah.
to other genres. It was always like in middle school, for example. It was always like
Akon,
Akon,
Akon.
50 Cent,
The Game.
The Game, Eminem,
The
yeah,
Game.
dude. Yeah.
That's my favorite.
So,
rapper.
like-
That's my number
So
one.
like
That's my
everybody
number
was
one.
just like into hip hop. Oh, and then like when
It was repetitive.
yeah, and then like what was it? Like New Boys, like when everybody was
Ay,
jerk
yes,
Boy.
or
Jerk.
I'm a
the
jerk,
Dougie.
jerk,
dude, yeah, dude, like
The swag
yeah,
era?
dude, no, because like that like got everybody attracted, like
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, their style is different. Like that's when you saw that first
Well,
style.
If you think about it too, like music changes like the culture overall.
Yeah.
Like how
yeah.
you dress and everything. Like
yeah,
back
that's
then,
true, dude.
100%.
Social Boy and everything. Dude, baggy clothes and
baggy
everything.
clothes.
Okay, not gonna lie. Dude.
Echo,
I used to
South
remember.
Pole.
I used to wear Echo, South Pole. Dude, my South Pole was full of bling, dude.
Yeah, no, and like
Every day
bedazzled,
I would
yeah, like
end up, I
bedazzled.
would end up like glitter all over my face and everything just because like my shirts.
Hey,
had
hey,
a big
but that
ass,
was
you know?
but that was the swag though
Yeah.
back
That
then,
was it,
dude.
bro.
That was the
Yeah.
swag. And then Soldier Boy went out, and then New Boys.
Yeah.
Bam! Everybody's wearing skinny jeans
Dude, yeah,
with the
and, like,
studded
The
belts,
glasses
Hey.
and like the checkered
snapback,
shirts.
snap-
The Vans,
yeah.
the colored
dude,
Vans.
Oh my god, dude!
Oh no.
Hey,
And
shout
then-
out
You
to
guys
the people
remember
who
those
still wear
memes?
Vans.
The what?
Those memes,
The memes.
the swag memes and
Dude,
everything.
yeah, like
Oh,
Dude, they were
yeah.
like so
Swag Boys
hardcore,
and
dude. But
everything. Oh no.
No, that
That's
was that
crazy.
was a time, bro. That was
Hey,
the time.
the times.
Yeah,
Hey,
the good old
honestly,
days.
that was my favorite era.
You
The
think-
swag
Yeah,
era.
the swag era.
That show was so
Dude,
cool, bro.
No, I remember. No, okay. So when I first met Diego, it was in middle school. He had a blowout up top,
Bro.
bro, like Pauly D,
Fire.
bro.
Pauly
DJ
D,
Pauly
bro.
D,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Fire.
true.
Dude, I was like, who is this kid? And then when I
Hey,
got
skinny
to know him,
jeans,
dude, skinny
Vans, snapbacks.
with a yeah. Oh my
With
god,
the blowout.
dude, it was crazy.
Hey,
It was.
Can't say I was one of the first, bro.
Dude, that was a different time, bro.
I
That
brought
was a
it.
different
Those were the
time,
days.
dude.
Those were the
Yeah,
days
straight
for
up.
sure.
Good times.
So like, okay, so you grew up in Cali,
Yeah.
in Compton,
Uh-huh.
right? So when you moved out here, like, how was that change for you?
Oh, bro, it was crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. No disrespect to the people to the valley, bro, but it was a big change for me. But I love it here,
Yeah,
bro. Anybody who says, "Oh, the ghetto's cool," no, it's not, bro. You don't want to live there. It's shitty. People rob you. There's shootouts. You don't feel comfortable
You're in
walking
some
down the
real ass
street.
shit,
Yeah,
man.
it's
No,
like-
no,
that's
yeah.
like-
I mean, that's where I grew up. To me, this is a crazy.
that was like
part.
normal to you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's the crazy part. To me, when I moved out here, it was like, damn, it's just so whack. Like, it's so calm. But it's just that
He missed the
wanted
action. He
action.
missed the
Nah.
action, bro. He missed
That's
the
the
action.
thing, though. That's
He-
like
he
I was
missed
just
sleeping at 3 a.m. and hearing
my
the
mind.
guns.
Yeah,
and shit.
dude.
That's the thing, though. My
He was
mind was just
outside.
so like used to like always being on alert. Like I gotta watch, like
Always
what
watching
street
your
I'm
back,
on,
you
like
know?
like who's walking by me, like what cars are driving by.
The
Type
gangs
shit.
and stuff.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that all that type of shit. But I mean, I was young out there, and I never like was affiliated to any of those,
Mhm.
gangs or anything. But still, even if you weren't, you could always just be, wrong place,
Yeah,
wrong time.
it's a thing. It's like how you said you would get robbed and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like they don't do that to they do that to people, like random people. Obviously, like it's
Yeah.
a crime happens every day.
Yeah.
But like over there, it was like more normal to you than here. Obviously, like
Bro.
you,
Out here, bro, I could ride my bike to school.
yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
And no lock on it, it would not get stolen.
No lock
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, dude.
Well, even
Hey,
people here, dude,
no.
they leave like their cars unlocked. Like,
Well,
Their
yeah.
house
Hey, they
is
used to.
open,
Hey,
everything.
They
No,
used to leave
it's
my
like, yo,
cars
dude,
unlocked, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like ghetto done moved to the valley.
Dude,
well, it's starting more where you live.
nah, but for
so
real,
far, that's I just say because I
Mm.
see a Facebook post. It's mostly where you live right now, dude. What you do, bro?
It's
You started
everywhere.
converting
It's-
everything.
It's everywhere, but no, yeah, it was a huge difference. But I can't lie, I love it here. It's super chill. You learn to love the tranquility you feel.
Mhm.
Not being worried about stupid shit like, fuck, did I leave my car locked? Did I not?
Yeah.
Like not hearing sirens, which is
Yeah.
weird. It's weird. I know it's weird for people that live here, like hearing sirens, helicopters. But I mean, yeah, we live in the mountains, so not a lot of helicopters. But out there, like, bro, you'll be eating dinner and you'll just hear pop, pop, like
Yeah.
Like right,
Fucking
but it
sirens.
was normal. Like
sirens, helicopters. But to me, that was normal. But then moving out here, I realized like that's not normal.
Yeah.
That's like,
That's 'cause
the
you
ghetto.
that's
become-
pretty fucked up.
That's
you
the
know?
ghetto. He's like,
Yeah. But
I'm in
yeah,
the
I mean,
ghetto.
I feel like it was a good change. I feel like it was a change I needed, and I'm really grateful for the opportunity of like being able to experience two different lives. Because out there, I'm sure
No, it's
if
like
I
kinda
stayed out,
opposites.
yeah,
They're
if I
basically
stayed out
opposites.
there, my life would have been different. If I came out here a lot sooner, my life would have been different. But I'm truly grateful for being able to experience both because I hear people saying, "Oh, like you're from Cali, it must have been so cool, this and that."
And
Like,
you're
nah, it's
Yeah,
cool.
it's,
Like
like,
if you
different.
got money and you live in
Yeah,
Cali,
yeah,
but if you
like
don't got money and you live in Cali,
gated
good luck.
community.
Yeah.
Dude.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, it's like,
That's
I
all
feel
I'm
like
gonna say.
you came accustomed to a certain lifestyle, over there,
Yeah.
and then you come over here, like, oh shit.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, but that's why it was so boring to me
So
coming
when,
out
when
here
you came out
because
here.
I moved out here.
Because I was gonna say you ain't because I remember you moved out here and I met you and then you were gone. You went ghost. We never saw you again. I didn't see you for a couple years, and then next you popped back up, and I'm like, oh.
¿Qué
But then
pedo?
but then I found out that you moved back to Cali, and I was like, oh, maybe he missed that. Like, you missed it because obviously like the city life is different than here, like in the mountains. Small town, nothing going on. It's
Yeah.
like
I mean, the town life is a little bit slower than if you were in a city life.
Yeah.
It's faster.
City
It's
life is a
faster
fast
pace,
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. Like, what for you? What do you like better, city life or
I'll tell you what.
calm?
I'll tell you what. If you want to be out in the streets, trying to live a crazy life, for sure the city. But seeing that, like, it's just seeing the shit that I seen. Nah, like that's just not cool. That's just not it. Like, yeah, there's people that like, oh, that's cool. Like I feel like a lot of people force themselves to think that shit's cool.
Mhm.
It's not. Living out here was way better. I mean, even on the educational level, like teachers
Mhm.
were way more focused on my
Yeah.
learning. They were way more worried about me, like keeping up with my grades. And when I came out here, my grades improved a lot.
Mhm.
Like they were really worried about me. That shit felt weird, bro.
You're like,
I was like,
wait,
well, it's because
I
you
like,
get
hey,
a
what you
one-
want? What you want from me? What you want from me?
Well, it's because you get a one-on-one on your teachers here in
Oh,
a
yeah.
smaller town. Because
Uh-huh.
when you're in a city,
there's
you
so many
have like
kids.
what
so many-
like
Stupid amount of kids.
I don't know, like 120 people in your class, or maybe even more.
No, I mean, it wasn't that many, but
Or,
Like-
but like, it's just it
We ain't gonna go
depends,
there.
you know.
No, but
on,
it's like a bigger class. It's a bigger
yeah.
No, yeah,
classroom.
that-
It's like bigger
Such as
school.
if you were here, you have
Not
you know
like,
15,
like,
10
yeah.
students in one
It's like
class.
half,
You know, yeah,
like half the
exactly.
size basically.
no, yeah, I remember over there, our school was so packed. We had to like put more tables in the classrooms, and we got to the point where we had like 30 to 40 students per class.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, like there's gonna be a lot of kids that aren't gonna pass that class, and
Yeah.
unfortunately, I was one of them. I needed extra attention. I love that extra attention. No, but no, but for real, like, they weren't really worried about you. If you weren't like trying your best, like the teachers, I know they were trying their best, but they weren't worried about you. Out
Mhm.
here, you had like 15, 20 kids per class.
So they're like, you know what? They're more attentive to you.
yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
they're gonna pick and choose, of course, like anyone else. They're human. I don't blame them. But out here, it was a lot different, and I'm like I said, I'm really glad I got to experience that type of love from the teachers out here. They definitely pay a lot more attention to their students, and
like more
I saw that.
education on the
Yeah.
education side.
even on a
Which-
personal level, like I saw a lot of
Yeah.
teachers trying to like asking questions like, hey, how's your life at home, this is that. Thankfully for me, it was always cool, but
yeah,
there weren't a lot of kids here that didn't have it pretty good, but
yeah.
they would like, those little, like Luis said, those little weird kids. I see the teachers trying
Luis.
to focus on them. Yeah, like they're like, hey, is everything all right? And no, teacher,
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
feel like it's a little bit different too, you know, like in the aspect of attention where
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys have seen Freedom Writers.
Never.
It's a movie based off of like living in California, and how this white teacher, she goes and she teaches at a school where it's, you know, a lot of like gang members and, you know, African American kids, and you don't get that same attention as when you're in a big school. Like
Yeah.
you don't
Mhm.
care because you're in gangs, you don't care because this and this is going on with your life, and it's just kind of like what, I don't know, if correct me if I'm wrong, you know, but it's just different when you're coming over here and it's like you have that attention, you have somebody who's like, oh, I can count to, or I can look over to and be like, I know that they're gonna be there for
Yeah,
me.
definitely. Because like over there, I feel like a lot of kids would be in that like stupid lifestyle because they didn't have anyone to like really look after them. They didn't have anyone that they could feel like they could really count on.
Yeah.
And I feel like out here, that's what they did a good job on.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's all circumstance. Like I said, over there, they were a lot more underpaid, overwhelmed
Yeah.
teachers. So like I said, I don't blame them. Over here, the teachers, they had the time, they had the mental capacity to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because you got to think, like, where I live, like, everything's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
California, you look at it now, inflation, crazy.
I think
Crazy.
everywhere too. Here,
Yeah.
fucking
Fucking buy
here
like
too, bro.
$2 million house in the ghetto.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn.
no, thank you.
And
Yeah.
then-
No, I didn't believe it until like I went over there and like there was like signs of like the houses that were like for sale,
For sale.
Mhm.
and they were like the same price as here, and I was like, what the hell,
Mhm.
like
In Glenwood,
yeah,
let me say that, in Glenwood, in the ghetto, same price. Crazy.
That is.
yeah. But like what I'm thinking too is probably the teachers. They probably saw the same thing going on. Like they probably like the first years they tried like helping students and everything.
Well, yeah,
But they said they pretty much got it. They saw like everything happening as a repetition.
Mm.
Like the kids wouldn't pay attention to them, and they still probably like, let's say, followed gangs and everything.
Oh, I got a story to
But
tell
I mean,
about that.
it's like, I mean, yeah, you say that, but you also have to understand that there's, you know, there's a lot of low income families, like especially coming, you know, like Diego says, like in the ghetto, like you don't have many resources, and like it's, for example, like I said in this movie, you know, they try to give all these resources to the kids, but it's like the school is like, whatever, like I don't care, you know, like they don't care for you or for the students or what you're trying to teach them in reality.
Yeah, people are gonna focus on more like the place where it's already more structured,
Mm.
I'd say, and like how Diego said, like the more low income and everything like that, people like they put less money into it, less effort. I'd say.
It's a free for all out there.
It's
Yeah,
kind of
whoever-
fucked up
it
if
really
you
is,
think
though.
about it.
I mean, no, I mean it is, but it's
But-
not because like you think about it, you really want to change your life, you're gonna fucking do it. There's a lot of
True.
kids out there that malandros. I was one of them too, so that's why I could speak on it. Like no, like it was messed up. Like thinking about it now, like I feel bad as an adult, but we used to make teachers cry. We used to make teachers quit. That was not okay. I don't condone that. It was it was fucked up. But you know, like I can't. That's why I'm saying I can't blame the teachers. You gotta blame. At some point, you gotta put some blame on the fucking students and on the parents. My parents always taught me to. I mean, I wasn't that bad, but there were some fucking kids in my middle school doing drugs, showing up drunk. There was a girl that was pregnant in like 7th grade. I mean, at what
Yeah.
point are you gonna put the blame on the parents and on the students? So that's why I'm saying like. If you want it, you're gonna get after it. The kids that did, I'm sure they're doing great, very successful.
Yeah.
So
So what about like I don't know, where were you born? Like, were you born in Cali?
I don't know. I was born in Mexico,
Mexico.
Jalisco, Puerto Vallarta.
All right, the port of
The Puerto.
No,
Hey,
all of us.
I got my green card.
No.
No, no, but
Oh, yeah, oh, damn. Never mind. I'll
lice right now.
But like, well,
Got us
obviously,
right there,
well,
bro.
yeah, when you were growing up, you were like Hispanic, obviously, and like, what was the ethnicity difference between like schools? Was there anything like beef with ethnicities, or not really? You don't like gang, kind of like gang related, I would say, more or less.
I mean, yes and no. I mean, a lot of the time it's like, Black people grew up with Mexicans and we went through the same struggles. So a lot of the times the differences were made up, honestly.
Yeah.
Growing up there, I saw Black people just like Mexicans, literally. Just a darker shade is all it is.
I got a
Literally-
question for you. Oh, go ahead.
What? No, go ahead.
Okay. Since you make music too and everything,
Mhm.
you mostly I know you said you didn't want to be in a genre and anything, but you mostly have done like rap and hip hop. And looking at artists that are Mexican, they do say the N word.
Nigga, yeah,
Do
I
you
say
think
that.
that's accepted?
I say it. I grew up in the ghetto.
Hell yeah, nigga, me too.
The ghetto of what? Newcastle?
No, like
Oh well, I just say that.
no, like
Okay, no, because I think what Luis is trying to ask is like, is it acceptable for like Mexicans to say the
Yeah.
The
N-word?
N-word.
The N-word.
I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. There's some people that say it, and you can tell they're not used to
You
saying
got
it.
the pass.
No,
Where's your
mean,
pass at?
no, it's not even about that. It's just like where I grew up. When I talk to people, when I talk to like my Black friends, I say nigga. They don't blink an eye. But you can tell when someone's not used to saying it because they like hesitate
Or
or
they
like
kind of say it like awkward,
They
or
could
like
be
you
get
kinda-
gotta-
awkward
yeah, you
or
gotta-
something. Like me, when I say
So-
it, like it's part of my vocabulary. A lot of people don't
Yeah.
agree with it. I'm sorry if it offends you, but if you're not Black, like don't come at me.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna
that's
say.
it.
Because
It's like
everyone,
an uncomfortable conversation that you end up having.
yeah.
with,
Because if like I've never had any of my friends that are Black come up to me and be like, "Hey, nah, don't say nigga." Like, no,
Yeah.
they know. Like we grew up literally in the same system, in the same school. I don't ever mean it in a disrespectful way. So, and they know that. I
Yeah.
mean, like
But
growing
when
up
you
like
say,
that.
well, when you're saying it, you're kind of like, oh, like
Yeah, it's like
you're not
bro,
saying that
homie,
you don't have,
fool,
yeah, it's like
but whatever
no
other way
bad
you want to
intent.
put it.
Yeah.
What do
It's
you
never
think,
with
Angel?
ill intent.
What do you think, Angel?
What?
About saying nigga?
Honestly, I mean, I don't know.
You see, you see how like he hesitates though? He's not used to saying it.
It's like,
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna tell you. Oh no, go ahead and
So,
I'm gonna
okay,
say
for-
my
okay,
opinion at
well,
the very end.
Okay, so for me, like I've said it, yeah, like I do say it. It's like, but not all the time, And I like for us, close homie groups, I'll say it, but not like when we're out in public.
In public. Yeah.
But maybe I will when I'm like lit, because I'm like I'm comfortable saying it.
So
But like,
Take it a
yeah,
line.
no, but like no, but the thing is, like for me, like I don't think anything of it. Like I just like he said, it's like my vocabulary. But it's like obviously I didn't grow up in the same circumstances that he did.
Like,
So it's like that for me, I'm like thinking that's like, okay, is it wrong for me to say it or is it okay for me to say it?
so that's what I mean. That's where the hesitation comes in.
That's
Yeah.
what it is.
And I got a story to tell because me and Luis, we were at the bars one time
Yeah,
in Grand
okay.
Junction, and he was trying to come at me because I was saying nigga.
Who, Luis?
Yeah, in front of
Dun,
in front of
dun,
a Black
Damn,
person.
it comes
I
back.
say nigga.
Las verdades están
Damn.
saliendo.
But I was saying it in front of a Black person,
Mhm.
and Luis kind of bumped me like, "Hey, bro, like, there's a black guy right there. You shouldn't be saying it. I'm like,
I'm pretty sure it wasn't me.
it was
Well,
you.
okay.
It was for my
All
birthday.
right. No, I'm
So
gonna,
Angel was
no,
there.
I'm gonna say something after this, bro. Go ahead.
I have something else to
I
say
wanna
too.
hear it.
Phil, but-
Angel was there. It was for my birthday. I think like 2 years ago, maybe. We went to Grand Junction. To those bars.
The fuck?
at the bar.
Yeah.
I don't remember going to a birthday.
Wait, was it at the?
It was
when
me, you,
Imagine
Danny,
Pedro.
and I think Luis.
No, we did go. Yeah, no, we
Yeah.
did go. We went. It was when we first. It was like the first time we went to Junction. No?
Yeah.
And the drinks were $12. Like,
Bro, hey,
dude,
we were rich.
dumb cheap,
we were
bro.
rich.
We were rich out there. When
Them
they were
college
dumb-
kids were looking at us
dude,
like gold.
yeah. Remember, because we were ordering.
Yo,
Like
We
crazy.
12
ordered
shots.
four drinks, and then like, oh, it's gonna be like $12, and we're like,
Mhm.
$12? Like, is that together?
Yo, you all right?
Yeah, together? He's like, yeah, that's together. I'm like, bro, take my card. I'll pay this run, boys. Like, you don't remember that?
You're like, did I hear you right?
Yeah.
Well, I remember we did like so many times. That's the reason we go over there.
Well, no. So that was the first time we went. I'm pretty sure that was the first time we went.
We stayed there too.
Yeah.
We got breakfast in the morning at, I think,
IHOP.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it was IHOP.
Damn, he's too fucked up, bro. I can't
But-
even remember.
Well,
Nah,
to get
let's
to
do
the
we
point
did
of the
it too many
story.
times. Go ahead.
To get to the point of the
Yeah,
story,
no
Luis was like kind of like freaking out on me because a black guy, and I was talking to him, and I was talking about my music,
hmm
and I showed him my music, and I do say nigga, and he listened to it. He was like, no, that shit's hard. That shit's cool as fuck.
hmm
And then Luis again tried to tell me, hey, you're saying it a lot. And I'm like, okay. And then I bring Luis up and I'm like, hey, do you have an issue with me saying it? He's like, no. I'm like, can you tell that I'm used to saying it? He's like, yes.
It's just depending on
There's-
the person. I'd say.
there's
Like,
just-
it's just like how you.
There's
grew
just
up.
no hesitation. And
Yeah.
he knew that. And I'm like, could, like,
That's
I
the
told
one
him,
thing at the end.
I was like, this is where I grew up, blah, blah. He's like, yeah, you don't need to tell me all that. Like, I know. And then it's funny because some white guy came up. He's like, hey, can I say it? He's like, no.
Do you, and now that you bring that up, like, do you feel like like, I know you said you grew up in Compton. Did you feel like within yourself that there was certain situations where, because, it's natural for you to say it, but
Yeah.
was there situations where you were put in where you're like, oh shit, like maybe I
No,
have to hold
never,
back or no?
Never
Okay,
once.
cool.
Just
Because that's what I'm saying. I never hesitate because
Yeah.
like I said, I never have ill intent when I say it. I don't mean it in a racial way.
No,
I don't
and
mean it in a
like
bad way.
disrespect-
and the,
respectful
yeah,
way,
and the only
yeah.
reason why I asked that is because like you hang out around certain people, that have
hmm
that they could be in gangs or
Yeah.
that they could actually find that disrespectful. So that's why I was like, oh, like
You see, that's the funny part. Everybody like thinks like that, but when you're in that
point of view.
no, when you're in that lifestyle, the gangs don't give a fuck. Like they don't
They
care.
don't care.
They really
Yeah.
don't care. Like that's the least of their worries. So that's the
Okay,
funny
cool.
part. But that's fine because a lot of people do have that question. But yeah, like they don't care.
Yeah.
And the people who do care, it's usually like random Karens,
Mm.
random people that like have like, I'm sorry to say, no room to talk. Like if you're not black, if you like, yeah, don't come at me. And if you are, then that's a conversation we can have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Facts,
just
period.
that's
Yeah,
just my
that's
point.
Period.
That's true.
Period. Yeah.
But what were you gonna say, Luis? Let's see. I want to hear what you
Alright.
wanted to say.
You're cooking.
All right. So first of all,
Let him cook.
I'm pretty sure you
He's
were
been
pretty
cooking.
lit that it was you got me confused with someone else.
No.
Because in reality, people are the ones telling me not to say it, nigga.
No.
Because every time we go out,
No, I'm
I,
pretty sure it was
I
you.
always keep on saying it.
I still got the homie on Instagram too, so
Pretty sure it was you.
I'm
I
pretty sure
have
it's
him
you.
too.
Oh, yeah, you know who I'm talking about? That's the
Yeah,
homie.
the guy that's bodybuilding.
Yeah, that's my boy. That's my
Yeah.
boy. He's cool as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. Because for me, I don't really care about. I say it already. Okay, so what I was gonna say is, we grew up, like I said, culture, like hip hop, rap, and
Yeah, I
everything
think that's what
was something big in our
yeah.
culture. And I grew up listening to rap, hip hop. Like that was my style. That was like the way I dressed and everything.
Mhm.
For me, I always said it. It was part of my vocabulary. Here, there's not that many, like let's say, black people. So you never get checked or anything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for me, I never, what is it called? Questioning my vocabulary. For me, people that know me, they know I say it a lot.
Yeah.
And it's because it's part of my vocabulary. That's a part of like the culture that I grew up in. And I don't really care about saying it or not.
Yeah.
For me, I don't really get offended with words.
Yeah.
If you tell me whatever, I'm defensive, but it's because I like to. I like the little.
Yeah.
I always
like
tell
the
people I could have been a lawyer if I wanted to, but
Argue.
The argument.
I
I
like
like
to
should have been on the
argue.
debate team.
He loves to argue, bro. He loves to argue.
yeah, but
But, like-
like I don't really care about saying it or not, and I feel like the people that they care about it too much, they're worried about the wrong things.
Yeah.
Because that's something minor, like a minor thing. Like it's just a word nowadays.
So what I was gonna say is like, because we've had people that are like, oh, you shouldn't say that word. You know, it's like,
Yeah,
Same.
because I'm telling you, I've
And
had
that's like,
people
yeah.
like
So, like,
stop me.
but I feel like it's because they don't listen to like
Mhm.
the kind of music like that we grew up to, you know, stuff like that. Like when we were listening to it and,
Yeah.
and all that, you know, how you say it's like you were when you were younger, you were so accustomed to listening to that type of music, and you would hear it all the time. And so for you, it just like, okay,
It's
you
normal,
picked it
yeah.
up. So then other people that did not listen to that kind of music, that's why they're like, oh, you shouldn't say that word. You know, like you can't say that word
Yeah.
because they have it like
it's
classified.
a mentality that they have.
They're really thinking like, oh, only like black people can say it.
Well, it's also too like what's socially accepted.
True.
That's true.
No,
too.
that's facts. Because I mean, I have friends that are like, you know, I'm used to saying it. You know, I
Mhm.
try to.
It just slips
I
up
mean,
every
it
now
just
and then.
slips
Like, you know,
out.
yeah, I get it.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
like,
not like my every
everyday
day to day
yeah.
word, you know, that I use. But I do have friends that are like, bro, and I'm just like,
You're like,
what?
what?
Like,
And they're like, they look
pues,
at you
que
like,
tien- yeah, they look at you all
like
weird
you're
and shit,
crazy.
and I'm like, dude, like, pues, ¿qué hago? Like, it just slips out and shit, you know.
I'll say one thing though. I do feel like there's some people that abuse it.
okay,
I
so
do,
like,
I
can see
do
that.
feel like
No, I
there's some
could see
people
that.
that
I could
So,
see
like,
that.
say
yeah.
it like there's no need to say it. Like I say it randomly. Like I don't choose when to say it.
So for you, what would be like a situation that you were put in, right? And then that someone, what would be a situation that they were abusing that word?
Yeah.
What is
Where you
like,
just have to say it in every sentence to like feel
Like,
like you're
feel
allowed to say it.
cool,
I
or
feel
like
like
you
there's some people
feel-
that feel like they have to say it a lot
Mhm.
to make you feel like they're allowed to say it. Me, I say it, but I'm not saying it like every other sentence.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it in every conversation. I say it when it feels right, when it fits. But that's what I mean, where I don't think about it when I say it. I probably don't even realize it when I say it.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is like it's normal to
Well,
you.
it's because
That's
their
what I'm
perspective
saying.
changed too.
Hmm.
Like it's not really meant to be a word as like a racial slur.
Ándale,
It's
yeah,
more like
that's-
like
yeah.
saying like bro, like homie or whatever. Like,
Mhm.
well, not even you don't
Like
even
the
say homie,
definition
but
of
yeah,
it would be
it's
like,
Yeah.
basically like bro, like
yeah. What do you think? You think it's
I do have a question for Elise.
So, tell me.
You did say that there's not a lot of black people around, so you've never been checked. I just want to know what would you do if someone did try to check you?
I stand on my business, bro.
You stand on business?
Yeah, stand on business.
Stand on business.
sure,
I'll
for
call
sure.
him out too. I'll be like, dude, it's just like the way I say it.
But like
I
you
don't-
have to
I don't
understand that
say it
there's
as
certain
a-
people
But
that
the-
like they're like how
But
he
what-
says
like,
like
I
what-
have a
you
lot
do
of
get
pride. So
checked,
people
you
that know
know?
me, I have a
Like
lot
what?
of pride.
Like I know, like, because I've run into situations like that, and the first thing that they say is like, what gives you the right to say it? What makes you feel like it's okay for you to say it?
What gives me the right?
Yeah. What makes
Like
you
I
feel
said,
like it's
it's just
okay?
my culture.
Yeah, but
Like for me, like I don't see it as a racial slur.
no, that's fine. But like
It's like a
yeah,
50
Like did I? Like I would.
thing
I would have
because-
straight up call him out. Did I say it in a racist way or what's up?
but what makes you
I
feel
would.
like?
Like,
they would
I
look
did
at
I-
you crazy, bro. They're like, what
I did
the
as
fuck
well.
is this guy talking about?
Where's my fucking gun?
Another Colorado boy just ain't asked me that.
Nah, dude.
No, but like no,
Nah.
seriously, because I've run into situations like that, and they do ask me, but a lot of the times it's just to test you. They don't really care, but that's what I mean.
Nah, that's
It's like if
scary,
you-
bro.
If
like
if
what I've
like,
said,
if you
I'm really
hesitate,
prideful.
that's what I mean. Like if you hesitate, they know like you shouldn't be saying it,
Yeah.
but you're over here saying it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, like it's just like, bro, like what do you mean? Like this is where I grew up.
Mhm.
This is how I grew up. This is how I am. And if I want to change, I'll change. But until then, I won't.
I'm not gonna give it.
This is how I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
No, but like I mean, I feel like it's the respectful thing to do.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because I mean, there's certain situations like
There's
it
certain
could just
situations
be
where-
anybody, or it could just be like a hardcore.
Or you're gonna run
gang,
into
that
you
one
know, where
guy,
you're
that
just
one
like,
guy, you know?
That's
that
what I
one
mean.
guy's gonna be like,
He's
have
gonna
to-
take
gonna
he's
fucking
gonna take
check you,
offense
you know
to
what
it.
I
You know,
mean?
it's
Yeah.
But and that's what I'm trying to get at. It's like you have to. Well, that's what I was asking because you have to know when, like we said, stand on business in a respectable way.
like,
Well, like I said, Angel knows me and stuff like that. For me, we've gone out and everything.
Well,
when
okay,
things
it's like the
happen,
thing-
I
the
don't
thing
back
with
down.
that,
Like for
though,
me,
the-
I just
The thing with that though is that you guys grew up together, you know, like,
Mhm.
and I feel like where Diego was trying to come from is like, if you were to be out in an area where you didn't grow up with and somebody checked you, like, it's a 50-50 situation. Like, you know, like you truly never know who's gonna come and ask you like, yo, why are you saying this and why are you saying that? You know what I
nigga,
mean? Like,
So
niggas are
personally-
weird out there, bro.
like
That's all I'm
yeah,
saying.
like
Well,
there's some people
all
that
I
are
gotta
gonna
say
be
is
like, yo,
personally-
like,
when Luis was out there, I
takes
tried to
out
warn
his
him too.
fucking-
Dude, you're like,
I
bro,
tried to
don't-
warn
don't-
Luis when
don't-
he went to visit me in the ghetto. Luis, I warned him.
Oh,
And-
now
In the
you're saying
ghetto.
that you warned me instead of
I did.
I warned you.
No, I warned you.
I know.
Let's not forget what you had in the back of your BMW light, and I had to remind you in what neighborhood we were in.
Brazy Beamer.
Brazy Beamer
That's crazy.
in a neighborhood
Okay,
full of
that
crips,
was- I
bro, you're gonna
did-
get a
that
shot,
was
bro.
dressed in
different.
all red.
Yeah,
that one,
yeah,
I
you're-
was, I
You're gonna get a
guess.
shot, bro.
That one, I guess, because it's more like, the.
And I had to tell you, bro.
That's gang association. It's not more of a racial, like,
But
Bro,
it's
isn't-
like you
But
never
that's the
know.
reason I
know,
was-
but that's what
okay,
I'm trying to
okay.
get at, though.
Yeah, but
It's like
it's
you're
like
gonna
'cause-
run into that one
Yeah,
guy
like
that
you
like
never know.
You never know.
that
bro.
one guy,
These-
dude. It takes
they
one
don't
guy.
play,
That's
bro.
literally all it takes.
Because it's like you never know. Like he could be the top one of that gang or whatever
Nah,
it is.
Not
And
even that. These
was
motherfuckers
like
are crazy,
no,
bro.
no, yeah.
but it's like
A lot of them
it's
don't
like,
give a fuck.
You don't know.
I'll tell you that. I'll tell you this, Luis.
Tampoco.
Es como like es como los narcos, way. Like,
Uh-huh.
see, if they don't know you, they don't care who you are. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna fucking check you on the spot wherever
Mhm.
you are, regardless if they know you, whether they don't know you, whether the people you're with, like. That's period. That's what they standing on business. That's what it is.
All I gotta say is I would die in my pride.
That's crazy.
That's
Crazy. That
ass.
is crazy.
crazy.
That is crazy.
That's a
The
weak
thing-
death.
The thing
Is this
that
your
is
friend?
crazy.
I'm just
bro. Like,
saying,
you
that's-
was- nah, hell
That's-
nah,
that's a
nah,
weak
that's
death. That's all I'ma
crazy,
say.
bro. Yeah, that is crazy.
Killed on the spot for sure.
Nah, dude, that is crazy.
The
That's all
homie
I gotta
said,
say.
Nah,
"Shoot
that's-
me.
nah,
I
that's-
don't care."
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Dude, my mentality's a little different. That's all I gotta
No,
say.
yeah,
I
but-
know.
It ain't that Andrew
He-
Tate
he-
mentality.
he's
That's all I'm
clearly
Yeah,
saying.
not
dude.
living
That's
in
all I
the
gotta
ghetto
say.
for
Nah.
sure.
That ain't that Andrew Tate mentality. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
Yeah.
Andrew Tate mentality.
No,
No,
Andrew,
it's not.
No,
Andrew
it's
Tate.
That's Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate had a conversation where he said he told his girl to shut the fuck up when some guy told her something because there was 5 motherfuckers. He
Yo,
said,
that's
"I'm not gonna
different. Nah,
die."
that's
He said,
different.
"I'm not gonna
different.
die
Okay, no,
over
He said
something
he's on his
stupid."
pride. He's
That's
not gonna
different.
die on his pride.
No,
That's
He
No,
said,
that's
"I'm not
totally
gonna die on my
different.
pride."
Yes.
You know what?
I
I'm
know-
gonna side with them.
no.
No, I'm gonna side with them real quick
No.
because you even said like,
What?
if your girl was getting in between or whatever it was, what are you gonna do? So
Yeah,
I'm gonna side on them with
No.
this one.
Yo,
Like, I'm
That's
sorry,
no,
but
that's a way different topic.
I'm nah. It's not. It's the
It's
same.
the same
is.
mentality
It's
that
the
you're
same
having, though.
mentality
That's
that
the
you
same
just
mentality. You said Andrew Tate mentality.
That's a way
Yeah.
different topic.
Luis,
And
you
want
just
me to
said-
tell you.
I'm gonna
You want
die
me
on
to
my
tell you what
pride.
that is?
That's not what Andrew Tate
I
would
know what
want.
some scenario you guys are talking about. You know what that is? It's protecting your girl. It's basically you gotta tell your girl to run away from the danger. I'll take care of this shit.
Bro, that's not what he said.
That's what the one that you bringing it up.
He said, "I'm not gonna die over something stupid."
Yeah.
Because
You're
of-
gonna
no,
like
but
what you
that's-
just said.
that's
If
a
you're gonna
feminist-
die
no,
over
this is
something
the-
stupid,
There's 5 guys, bro, trying to kick your ass.
Bro, I swear to God.
you're telling me a
I'll put
motherfucker
this-
gun
And
to
you're
your
gonna
head,
die. You're
gun
gonna
to your
die.
head,
Good night.
gun to your head is gonna tell you I'm gonna blow your shit out
Yeah.
just because you like
Just because
standing on business because you want to say nigga.
Brazy Beamer.
Yeah.
Brazy Beamer, you're saying you're gonna stand on business.
You're
You're
gonna-
gonna take that bullet
and
to the
you're-
head.
That's cap.
that what you're
I already
saying?
say it's
Yeah,
cap.
it's
He's-
cap.
Okay, no,
it's
you
cap.
guys are putting way
No,
different
but
scenarios.
No,
but it's
bro,
not
'cause that's what I
different
mean, like,
scenarios.
if
it's not
no.
different scenarios because in reality, like
You just said you're gonna die on
will
it.
do shit
if
like
No,
that.
because you guys are
No,
talking
no,
about
no,
Andrew
so
Tate
you're
now,
saying-
and then you guys are talking
if
about
somebody,
this.
So
okay,
you're
look, if
saying,
somebody
like-
came up to you
And had a
checked
gun.
you, and they checked you right for your old BMW, you had Brazy Beam on it, wearing red.
Yeah.
They said,
In the
oh,
hood.
oh, you're standing on business, right? So this is business.
Yeah.
They're gonna pop your shit, and then you're still gonna die for that shit.
You're gonna die for some
for
shit.
nothing.
I'll tell
We're
him,
not even
hey.
nothing, bro.
I'll
That's
tell
the
them,
thing,
hey,
though.
I like the game.
Bro, they're
No,
not
Yeah,
gonna give a
you're
fuck
gonna-
about
you're
none of
gonna-
that.
You're
get-
dead, bro.
that's
You're
it.
dead.
Yeah, you're gonna get glocked
You're
right
gonna-
then and there.
You're going
It is
to
what
die.
it is.
You're gonna die on your
Luis,
pride.
Nah,
For
that's
what?
some crazy
For
shit.
what?
Luis,
What?
There's
That's some
people that
crazy
die over
shit, bro.
stupider shit.
Yeah.
Then that shit, bro. That is crazy.
Stupider
And
shit.
Hey,
that's
bro,
what
my
I'm
time,
saying, like-
everyone's time.
Bro,
has
somebody
to come,
cancel
bro.
Luis, bro. Somebody
it's
cancel
the
Luis
same
right now.
thing
Cancel
how I'm
Luis,
saying,
bro.
like it goes kind of like into narcos in a way. If you were to be in Mexico, like they don't like you could just see some random ass fucking
crazy.
person
That is true.
doing
That's
him,
crazy.
doing whatever, and like he want to try to
I
come
am
and
not
stand on
dying for a
business.
fucking decal.
Like fuck no, like
Hell
when
no.
you got a gun to your head, like that's some different shit.
dude, you're gonna be
and
panicking.
you
You're
say
gonna be like,
that you say that now because it's like you don't got
You
a
don't-
gun held
the
to
thing
your
is-
head or like
Uh-huh.
shit like that.
You know what?
yeah.
But when it happens, it's like
You know what?
fuck.
I'll give it to Luis. Luis, under the lick, I believe he might fucking do some stupid shit and take a bullet because he wants to say nigga. Sober Luis, I feel like he might think about it. So I'm gonna give you the benefit of the
Okay,
doubt.
no, we've been okay. Look, all of us have been going out, like to the bars late night.
That's
and
different,
this and
bro.
that.
You're in Colorado.
No,
that's
no,
different.
no.
No,
But
that
I'm
is
saying
different,
this.
though. That
No,
is
but
different.
no. What I'm saying is, No,
Bro.
but what I'm saying is, I talk to people. There's been different
I've never felt
confrontations that
unsafe
we had.
here.
Haven't we not?
Wait, okay. So
There've been have different what is it called confrontations we had with other people going out. Don't I talk first before any action? I talk fluently and everything, and I talk straight.
And I understand that, but there's
No, but
certain
I
things-
know.
no,
I
hold on,
talk
hold
to
on,
people
hold
and
on,
I
no.
let them know.
And I get you, like where you want to try to have like the
There's no winning with
confrontation
this.
where it's like you want to talk and lead the situation to a different scenario, but in reality, you're here. You have to think outside of the box where it's like you're in a different state, you're in a different country, whatever it is. People don't give a fuck.
The thing is,
I
bro,
know this.
no. The
Yeah.
thing
And
is, bro,
people
you're
are
so,
not gonna wanna
yo,
talk.
The thing
I
is,
know
bro,
this.
look, honestly, bro,
Okay.
you did not grow up in the ghetto. All right, you say I grew up in the no, you did not grow up in the ghetto.
I
did not grow up in the ghetto.
Diego grew up in the ghetto.
And I'm
okay?
telling you,
Okay,
don't
okay.
do some stupid shit like that.
Your mindset is like here in a small valley, I can do whatever I want. No one's gonna check me. But as soon as you go to some place like this in Compton, where he's grew up in,
You're
when
fucked.
people check you, you're like,
It's game
what am I
over.
gonna do?
Bro, you know the funny part is
You think you're like, oh, you know what? I can do whatever I want here.
people check you for fun, bro. People
Yeah.
check you for fun. It happened to me a couple
And
times in
that's
high school.
testing you.
Yeah.
And it happened to me a couple times in high school. And I got a story to tell. It was me and the homies. We were all Mexican. PE class. Long white socks, blue shorts, Converse, big white tee. That's the P. That's the P. Yeah. That's the B. That's the PE class uniform. Whatever. Group of black guys pull up. Everybody, I'm gonna put my watch away. I gotta put my phone away. This is a night. They're gonna come check. We knew the routine. That's what I'm saying. It happened a couple times. These guys come up to us one by one. Hey, what you bang? I don't bang nothing. Hey, what you bang? Nothing. What you bang? I don't bang nothing. What you bang? Hey, I used to be here, yada yada. I don't fuck with that no more. All right, cool. And they came up to me like, oh, what you bang? You know what I told them? I said, I bang that 666. And
You emo shit or what the fuck?
yes, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, you gotta like create like these situations where motherfuckers like, like this nigga's like fighting, like, you know?
You goofy.
Like, like that's what I'm trying to say. And Luis's mentality is like, nah, bro, I don't bang, but like listen to that. What's up?
Yeah.
Like, you know?
And that's
Like
the
me
thing,
is like it's funny because the motherfucker asking me what I bang was so confused. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? You
And
trying to
that's
think in
the
his
thing,
head,
like-
what's 666? Everybody else dying. And I knew half those motherfuckers in the group. They coming up to me, what the fuck I bang? I don't bang, nigga. Like, you could like they were all laughing though, but you gotta create situations like that. It's not
Yeah.
always
Diego was doing like that Vitaly shit, bro. When
Bro.
he would pull
No,
up to
but it's
people,
just
and then you would pull out his pants with the thought, bro.
He's like, oh, you want to fight?
I'll fuck you
you
right now.
never know. Like you
But-
never know in reality. Like they could just be fucking around with you, but like there is always gonna be that one motherfucker that's gonna be like,
Yeah.
and
oh,
that,
like it's gonna take you serious, and like you want to joke
He
around.
could be having
like,
a bad
fuck
day. He could be
that,
having a
yeah.
bad day, bro.
that's just the only point I'm trying to
like on some
put
real
across.
shit.
Yeah.
Like that's what the fuck it is.
This shit's a lot of these
For
motherfuckers
real,
do this
for
shit for
real.
fun, bro.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't.
Nah, like I know you would, but like
But just how you stand on business, they
Fuck.
gonna stand on business
I think
too.
I think we need to take him to
Then from
Compton
there
or
it is what
something
it is.
to see
Like
like
from
what
there
the
it is
fuck
what
is
it
up.
is.
Yeah, I don't
Nah.
know.
It's
There's no
just-
saving
yeah,
Luis, guys.
yeah,
He
it
just
is,
likes to argue, and
He wants to die over.
he's right. We'll just throw
He's
that
right,
out
we're
right
wrong.
now.
He's
He's
right,
right,
we're
we're
wrong.
wrong.
I'm just saying I would die over my pride.
The guy that grew
And
up
like
in
you guys know that I'm prideful.
the guy that
On
grew up in
anything
Glenwood
that
Springs,
if I'm prideful for something,
Colorado.
I'm prideful.
That's the
He's
thing, though. It's
right.
like the difference is like where you grew up. It's like
Yeah.
Luis, you grew up in like a small town, bro. That's the thing.
Mhm.
Is like you're
But
not
for
used,
me-
you're not
okay,
used.
yeah,
But
yeah,
look,
yeah.
but you're not used to like.
You ain't seen that life,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, you like you
Nah.
think that you've seen that life because of like what you see like in videos,
And
music
yeah.
videos, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And
But you
it's-
don't see that life in real life.
I'll
And
tell you
it's
this.
I know it's
crazy.
real. No,
No,
simple
well,
as this.
everybody
I know
knows
it's real.
It is real,
but
but
it's
you
like,
have
But I'm
not
not, like-
experienced
crazy.
it though. That's the
It-
thing.
yeah,
No,
and
but
it's
for me, I'm telling you,
crazy.
I'm prideful.
I'll tell you
Like,
this,
for
Luis.
me,
Yeah,
I
but
got
it
shot at when I was
doesn't
9
matter.
years old, bro.
I'll talk to them like how it is, and then if they don't accept it, then it's what
But I
it is,
don't.
you
I
know?
mean, yeah, it is what it is, but it don't matter. You know, like I.
You
What
ever
do you
been-
want me to do?
Texas.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Wait,
Look,
wait,
okay,
wait,
look,
wait.
so you're
Obviously
gonna tell me,
not.
I wouldn't
okay,
do
look,
that.
you're gonna tell me you're gonna put up
Luis, wait.
a guy from Colorado, you know, in the small town, right? You're gonna put him up
Coming
against
from a guy that's in the
from
ghetto.
Compton in the ghetto that is banging.
Like,
Okay.
there's no
Wait, wait.
way.
There's no
What
way
would
you're
I be
gonna-
doing? Okay,
I
put
have-
me a scenario. Put me a scenario.
I have
right
no.
now,
I have
and
a
then I'll
question.
respond to
Before
you
that,
how
I have
say
a
it.
Luis. You ever been shot at?
With a BB gun.
Yeah, see,
You ever been shot
I
at by
think
real
I'll go.
bullets?
No.
No.
Have you ever heard the ricochet of a bullet being so close to you that you should?
Nigga, you were inside playing video games.
No, bro.
Mm.
I
Dude,
word to my mother. You could call my mother after this podcast and ask her because she was crying when I ran inside the house. I was in South Central at my padrino's house. There was a shootout.
Okay.
This is what I mean. Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah.
I was a little ass kid, bro. I was just in the front yard playing with my cousin. There were some fucking cholos that knew my padrino. They were out there chatting. There were some fucking black guys, rivals. They didn't give a fuck who was there. They just started blasting.
It's
Little sister at my neighbor's house.
Life.
But
it's
that's what I'm
life,
saying.
But it's like
You
But that's
say
not
these
your
things.
life.
You say these things so easily because you haven't been through these type of
Experienced them, bro.
and
situations.
it's,
I was shot at. That wasn't the target, but the bullets were going my way.
Yeah.
Why? Because I was fucking close to some motherfuckers they
Okay.
wanted to kill. So I'm just saying. This
All
is
you
my
guys
only
are
point.
coming at me. No, the only
but
point you're
it's
gonna
for
say
no,
them.
is,
no,
It's like
because
the
I would
thing
just
is-
say, I would just
No,
stand
Because
like,
Luis
you
is-
know.
No, we're not coming
the
at
thing
you.
is like we're not trying to come at
I'm
you.
just trying to
We're
make you
just
see
trying
sense.
to play us like not even a scenario, but like the reality
crazy,
of
bro.
things. Because
Ain't no getting through
for
to this
me,
guy.
like I know you grew up in Compton. I spent Texas. I was in Texas, you know, and I saw like growing up in a small valley, like there's no harm, there's no danger, there's no shooting.
There's no crime.
You don't there's no crime in general. When I was in Texas, and I shit you not, I was 13 years old, and where my tios and tias live, you would just hear fucking drive cars, boom, 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 shot, 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 and it don't matter. Like you could be in the most safest house, whatever it is. If the other side and the other side are fighting and they see you and they're just fucking boom, 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 and you're dead, like you don't have a choice. You don't like there is no argumentative towards you or towards them. Like it is what the fuck it is, and that's period.
Look, Luis, all I'm
That's
gonna
what I'm
say.
saying, you can't do nothing.
Hey, wait, hold on. All I'm gonna say is.
That's what I said. It is what it is.
Hey, hold on.
All
Let me
right,
just say this. Let me
what?
just say this. You
You're
grew up
canceled.
in a town
I'm
where the
cooking.
hold up. You grew up in a town where the baby formula wasn't locked up.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm gonna say.
That's
You
facts.
grew up in a town where the baby formula wasn't locked
Okay.
up, electronics weren't locked
All this
up.
conversation was because I said if someone like presses me, if I
Yes,
said the
bro.
N-word,
no, that
Yeah.
is.
all I'm
This
gonna
is
that
say is,
serious.
what do you want me to
But-
say?
But the thing
Okay.
is, no, but the
So,
thing,
okay,
It's not
from
you
me and
saying
you.
anything.
My
It's
boy.
the
Okay, if
Okay,
someone
hold on,
presses
hold
you,
on,
what are
hold
you
on,
gonna do
hold on.
different?
No.
It's
Hold
the
on.
So,
reality.
yeah,
of
what are
it.
you gonna do?
Well, for me, I would never be in that
So
situation.
you be like, oh,
I don't got brazy
no, no,
people.
no. You say the N-word though. You say the N-word.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
so that's
but the
different.
thing
No, that's
is,
different than when you're
it's
rolling
different
through.
from you're saying it and when you're
No,
actually
isn't that? Hey,
in it.
Diego,
that's-
Diego, no.
Diego.
Wait, he's doing that
Diego.
because he's
Look
no.
at this shit,
All
bro.
I'm saying, what are you gonna do different?
No, because I agree with
Oh.
Angel. I don't think Angel would be in that
never-
situation.
do?
I would never be repping brazy Beamer in a fucking Crip neighborhood. That's crazy to
To
me,
be fair, he took it off,
bro.
but he was still wearing all red.
But bro,
For some reason, I don't know why.
no,
red,
see, for me, I would be
red-
more
hey,
conscious, bro.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is
Like,
red jeans shorts is crazy.
Damn. All right, we're gonna take a quick break, guys.
And we're back, guys. Very
was
long
a
break.
No, hold on.
Very,
hold on,
very
hold on,
long-
Very
hold on,
long
hold on,
break.
hold on, hold on.
Intermission.
Guys, we had a long break. We were arguing with Luis about
Yes, we were.
for like 2 hours. I swear
2
to God.
hours. Anybody that knows Luis, you guys know what it's like arguing with this guy. It's not easy. But you know what? We were able to come to an agreement where we were wrong and Luis was right because there's no changing his mind and he's going to die on business, even if it's a stupid death. So there's that.
All right.
That is
cheers,
the truth.
cheers to that.
Yes. No.
Cheers to
No,
that.
no, no.
Cheers
Put
to
it
that.
down. Put it down.
Guys, we got
Wait,
another
fuck
shot.
Hey, no,
that.
no, no,
Cheers to
put it
that.
down.
Guys, we got another shot. We're gonna
Alright,
take another shot right
No,
now.
no.
Take a shot right now.
I fucking hate you guys.
Take a shot.
Take a shot, Luis.
Take a shot, bro.
Just take a
Before-
shot to
come
it.
on,
All
let's
right,
go.
we
I'm only
Take a shot.
we said you
This
were
is
right
another
and
podcast,
we were
and these guys
wrong
don't
and we
No, no, no,
argued
no,
for
no.
two
Take a
I'm gonna
shot.
say my
Take,
shit.
take a shot.
Okay, no, simple
I'm
as
gonna
this.
take
Take a
my
shot.
shot.
No, no,
Take a
no.
shot. Take a shot. Take a shot. You shut the fuck up. Take a shot,
We're gonna
motherfucker.
take a shot, and then I'm gonna say my last.
I
say, and then
don't-
we're
we
gonna
don't wanna
go
hear
back
Take a
it.
and
shot
separate-
first, bro. Take a shot
separate.
first.
We don't wanna hear it anymore.
Whatever.
We don't want to hear it.
All right, ready.
We're gonna fucking go a
Cheers.
2-hour long spree again.
Oh, that tastes like medicine.
All right, guys, I'm gonna say my shit,
We don't want to hear
and
it.
that's it. No, shut the fuck up, nigga. You're good.
There you go. Dropping the
All right, well,
N-word
I'll
for
tell
no
you.
reason.
We don't want to hear that shit, bro. I'm the host.
All right, simple
También.
as this. No. Simple as
We're all the hosts.
I got the freaking. All right. All I'm going to say is simply, I'll say what I got to say.
Well, say it.
Say it.
Say it, bro.
What?
Taking you long
Come
enough,
on,
buddy.
bro. Goddamn, bro.
Taking
Say
you
it
long
already.
enough. Collect your thoughts.
I have my own opinions. No one has to agree with it.
Well, say it.
Uh-huh.
I say nigga. It is what it is.
That's cool.
I grew up saying nigga.
No, you
I'm not
didn't.
going to change my language or
Uh-huh.
my grammar because of other people. It's the same thing as I was saying. It's the same thing as me telling other person, like, you know, if they want to be identified as she or he or we or we.
That is a
Well,
very
they-
complicated
whatever
issue.
it
We,
is.
Luis,
we
I'm
do
gonna
not
That's
want to
why
bring that
for
up
me-
onto this
I'm gonna tell you,
podcast.
No, no, no,
Luis,
I'm
I'm
That is a
bringing it up.
very,
I'm bringing
very,
it up. I'm
very
bringing it up.
delicate issue.
Look, I'm gonna tell
And
you
I
right
don't
now.
think we should bring that
Look,
on
I'm gonna
into
tell you
this
right now.
podcast.
Before
No,
this,
we're gonna
look,
change something.
this is-
We're gonna
no, look,
change something.
Look, this
All I
is-
gotta
look, I'm
say
gonna tell
is
you right now, look,
I'm
no,
not
look,
gonna
look,
accommodate
look,
to other
Hey,
people.
Look, we
I'm
were
gonna
not
say-
talking
if they're
about this
gonna- if
before.
they're
We were
gonna-
not talking about he, she, they, them.
No.
I've
Uh,
been dealing
Bro,
for
what?
this.
No,
It's
no,
a metaphor.
no,
It's a
okay.
metaphor.
No,
I've
look,
been dealing
no.
for
It's a
this for
stupid
the
metaphor.
past, like,
What we were
2.5
talking about
hours,
before was
just
you
in
not-
case
Let
anyone
Vivi
wanted
talk.
to
No,
know.
it wasn't about nigga. It was about Brazy Beamer in the hood and shit. It was not nigga.
First of all, it was only a decal. It was a cover that I had in my light. That was
Okay,
it.
well that's what we were talking about, not nigga.
And you didn't grow up saying nigga.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. In high school, when I
After
met you,
that,
you
okay,
never said
whatever.
it.
We're gonna.
You met me in high school.
We're gonna.
Yes.
Hey, we're
Alright,
gonna. Hey, we're
guys.
gonna deal with this on the 16th,
All
bro.
right, all right.
All right, guys,
We're
do you guys wanna
going
do
down
Julio,
a different
guys,
Julio,
topic.
If you guys-
comment
Hey,
if he said
you
nigga
guys
in
want
high
a
school.
boxing match, tell me right now the date and time. We'll do a pay-per-view live.
Yep,
Yes,
Luis,
sir.
Luis,
Fucking
Luis
crazy.
versus a pro.
And Irvin will be subbing in for me.
Yeah, there you go.
I do
no,
not
no,
condone.
Irvin,
I do not condone
Irvin
violence.
is not
Irvin
saying
versus
that, okay?
Luis.
I do
Irvin
not
versus
condone
Luis.
violence.
No, no,
Yep,
no.
Irvin versus Luis. Yep.
How
yep.
would you say said it? You got to stand on your own business.
So you better stand on business then.
Better
I
stand
said
on business,
you
better
my
stand on
boy.
business.
Oh.
We're not the
I've
one that
been-
said we stood on
I've been
business.
dealing with all of y'all for the fucking past 2.5 hours, so let's move on to motherfucking
Alright,
topic.
guys.
Porque
Okay, guys. Yeah, we've
Anyways,
been.
yeah,
yeah,
if
guys.
y'all thought
We
if y'all
literally-
thought
yeah.
girls were a fucking problem, like let me.
Y'all
tell
ain't never
y'all,
met
because-
Lise. Hey, it was funny.
It was
Come
funny,
on.
Luis. Come on.
It was funny.
If
Laugh.
you guys want to join my podcast, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Comment like
We're gonna be
this.
chill.
If you guys wanna-
Yeah, guys. Hey, guys. Don't worry. Join Luis's podcast. Archanta, Polar Opposites. What else we had over here?
hey,
Psalms.
if you guys want to argue for
It's
3
okay.
minutes, not for 3 minutes,
3
2
hours.
hours?
3 hours,
2 hours.
3 hours, and do a podcast for 20 minutes. That's
Luis.
gonna be Luis's
Luis,
podcast.
Alright, guys. Go sub to him.
It's
Why-
gonna be a good one. I'll tell you that.
But anyways, let's move on to the
Alright,
next
guys.
subject.
So-
Some fresh and fair.
Nigga,
Yeah.
you're the fucking guest.
hey, hey, let him be, bro. Let him be. Let him be. All right, guys. So,
My boy getting too comfortable.
hey, let him get
Hey.
comfortable, bro. That's what we're here for, you know. Get
Exactly.
comfortable.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
That's what the liquor's for.
Hey, bro. So now, all of us are immigrants. Well, some of us, most of us are immigrants.
We
you
all
know?
are.
We're
No,
all
we
fucking
are.
immigrants.
Yeah,
That's
we
the
all
fucking
are.
reality.
So, like,
100%.
So, like, what about the everything that's going on right now?
Oh my
Like,
boy, let me get into it right now.
Venezuelans.
Y'all heard about the Venezuelans at Walmart?
Hell yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's see
A
it.
Walmart?
Yeah, at Walmart.
Now, Home
Save
Depot.
money.
No,
live
no,
better.
hey. Let-
Hey, that's looking racist, bro.
hey, we'll touch that in a second. But Venezuelans at Walmart in Denver, Colorado, charging people money to park in a free parking lot. That's crazy.
Hey, the grind is real.
Hey, now
grind
fuck
is
the
real.
grind.
The grind is
Fuck the
real.
grind. Fuck the grind. Motherfuckers out here. Hey,
No,
excuse my language.
no.
Excuse
Look,
my
look,
language.
look, look, look.
But there's people out
Like
here
the
that
neck
work
hit.
really hard.
Okay, so look,
There's
look,
immigrants out here that work really hard
So look,
for the things that we have accomplished nowadays. Motherfuckers want it for free. Motherfuckers want a handout.
bro, you're
Ain't
talking.
no way.
Hey,
You're
bro,
talking,
you're-
talking like for
you're
someone from
exceeding- hey,
Rifle,
hey,
not
chill,
for someone
chill,
from
chill.
Compton, bro.
God damn it.
God
Hey,
damn,
chill.
bro.
God damn it. Everybody
you-
from the hood is a
Okay.
Republican
I thought
now.
you were-
Okay,
I thought
okay,
you were from
first of all,
Compton,
okay.
bro. I thought you
I'm
were
gonna
from
put the main summary of the topic.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, so the main summary of the topic is so Venezuela as a country has been until a lot of
They've been invading the
political
U.S.
issues.
Let's just say it.
Oh my God. All right, there's been a lot of political issues
Okay.
with Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of immigrants
Bro, we really twins.
Another
from
intermission.
Venezuela, from
Another intermission of 3 hours, cause fuck.
these niggas don't let me talk.
Go, we're
Anyways.
talking. Yeah, go ahead, bro. We're
bro.
listening, bro.
All
No
right.
one's stopping you.
No one's stopping you. Say what you want to say, racist.
Join me. I'm gonna put my email down below.
Guys,
Anyways,
Luis's new YouTube channel is coming out, so make sure you subscribe to his
The
channel.
Crazy Doug podcast.
All you guys gotta know is that channel did good.
No, but seriously,
I
like
know.
let's get on to the topic.
No, okay, no, you changed it up. You went straight up to the problem.
No, okay.
All right, so
All right,
basically the summary.
All right,
We're
let's
gonna
hear,
talk
let's
about
hear
the
the summary.
summary.
Let's hear the
Let's hear
summary.
it.
All right,
From you.
So Venezuela, the country as is,
Uh-huh.
they had a lot of political issues going on.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to flee the country.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of dreams that basically United States is like a sanctuary for them.
It's
Huh?
not.
So there was a lot of migrants. No,
Yes,
they-
but it's
yes,
not.
yes.
That's
Okay,
their beliefs.
no,
That's their
okay,
beliefs,
okay,
right?
So keep, yep, yes.
So there's been a lot of immigrants lately from Venezuela.
Mhm.
And for us, we're local here in Colorado. There's been a lot of Venezuelans, like immigrants from Venezuela, that have been getting pretty much relocated or staying in. I've seen it in Seattle,
It's been
Seattle,
Everywhere.
Denver.
It's all over the
It's-
U.S.
it's a couple
Let's not
different
focus
things.
on Colorado.
but it's not even Venezuelans too in general. It's been other ethnicities as well.
But
But
the main focus is
It's been Venezuelans.
Yes.
and look
yeah.
to the
But-
Venezuelans out there. No hate, but I mean, come on.
Okay. In Little Sleep's eyes, we all are immigrants here.
100%.
Yes.
In this podcast,
Yes.
we're all immigrants. So
So sponsor
right
us.
now, immigration, back then when we basically got immigrated from Mexico to here, it was what, 2000s?
Early 2000s.
around,
Yeah.
around, yeah.
Around
early-
2000.
Well,
early
we don't know about
2000,
Luis. He grew
And-
up in Mexico.
Yeah,
so.
who knows? Yeah. But anyways, that's another topic. All right, so keep
You
going.
guys want the pay-per-view?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
What is
Going.
it?
Keep
Logan
going.
Paul?
Keep
No, no,
going.
Logan
Keep
Paul.
going.
The
Keep
other one.
talking. Keep talking. Come on.
Ya son las 9:20.
Yeah.
¿Para cuándo es la comida?
Guys, we started at 5 and we've been
we
arguing
did
since
not
then.
start at
We have
5.
No, we did.
No, we didn't.
This is the reason me and Diego.
Or 6 maybe. No, but we've been arguing since then off camera like for 3 hours. I
Yeah.
swear to God, with Luis.
And we can
So-
blame it all on Luis.
Yeah.
As
Anyways,
a
so keep talking.
collective
Anyways,
group, but-
Vivi.
and
I'm
Vivi
not-
too. And Vivi
no,
too.
no, 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 no.
Luis, go ahead.
And
Hey,
Vivi too,
no,
because
no,
she
no,
was
no,
trying to
no.
defend
No, no,
Luis.
no, no, no.
No.
Am I true or not?
Let me stop y'all there. I told y'all, both you guys and you guys.
No, she was she was playing both sides. She was playing both
No,
sides.
fuck no.
Yeah.
I
Was she not
wasn't.
playing both sides?
Absolutely
She
the
was
fuck
trying to
no.
play the median, and then she was like,
No.
"Nah, but I see where you guys are coming
Yeah,
from."
she's
No,
like, oh,
but
but
You're
the
low-key
thing is-
wrong.
Yeah,
Hey,
but
there's
no,
a
no,
point.
no.
There's a
That's
point
not
to
the
every
point,
story.
though. The thing is like I wasn't trying to side between you guys or him. Like I'm just saying, like this is what I think, my beliefs. I say like, okay, I understand your guys' perspective. I understand his perspective. That doesn't mean I'm justifying you guys. That doesn't mean I'm justifying him. Like I believe.
who was
what the
right?
fuck I
But who
believe
made
at
more?
the end of the
Nah, it's not
No,
even
who
about
made-
who was right.
who
Who
Boxing
made more
match right
sense?
now.
Who made
Who
more
made
sense?
more sense?
But the boxing match right
Who
now.
made more
With
sense?
Irvin and Luis.
Ya ando peda,
Guys,
la neta.
100 likes. 100 likes. Irvin against Luis.
I'm gonna
Irvin,
take a couple shots with Irvin.
Let us
and then
know
I'll do
what
it. I'll do it.
what
Ando peda.
the bag has to be.
Honestly,
What the, oh, yeah.
Let us know what the bag has to
Yeah.
be. We'll
Guys,
all pitch in.
Yeah, we'll all pitch in.
But-
If there's a bag, I'll do
Irvin-
it. I'll do it.
But let's focus on the topic. Let's focus on the topic.
So-
I think we all can agree that what the Venezuelans are doing isn't right because honestly,
That's right?
as it's not right. No, it's not
okay. I
right.
say it is right. I'm
Because-
like, wait a minute.
As someone
I
who
was like,
came,
who you sided with now?
Dude,
No,
yeah.
as someone who came from an immigrant family, I mean, everyone that I know that is an immigrant worked really hard to get to the point that they are in
Where
now.
they are.
And I feel like it's a stigma in, these other countries, like including Mexico, where we're from, because I've been there, I visited recently, and they all think that people just shit money out here.
Must be nice.
That's the truth. Because
That's
that's
facts.
How is Cancun?
my own fucking family out there. They fucking think we out here just shitting money, and
Piensan que estás en la
Nah, dude, no,
gloria.
no,
and that's
they-
some
that
fucking
is true,
real
though. That
ass
is
shit.
true, though.
And that's very true because I show up there, I got my fucking dollar bills and they fucking turn into a lot more fucking pesos, but that don't mean shit because when I'm out here, the way I earn my fucking
You're
dollars, I
still
spend them
slaving,
in
bro.
dollars.
You
You're still
hustling.
slaving.
You
The way I earn
hustling.
my dollars, I spend them in dollars, and everybody fucking thinks that, oh, you fucking have all this and that and this and that, but they don't know how much you fucking pay for a fucking phone bill.
That don't
No,
mean
They don't know
shit.
how much you pay for fucking rent. Like the way people in Mexico live is very different. The cost of living is very cheap, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't justify their way of thinking. They have to work a lot more to make those pesos to pay for their rent.
Whoa,
to-
okay.
But
Whoa,
the
whoa,
food,
look,
everything
hold
else
on,
is
hold on.
cheap. But
No,
what I'm
look.
trying to get at
But
is,
look, well, we're not talking about Mexico though, bro.
I
We're
know.
talking about Venezuela.
but that's what I was trying to follow
That's
on
his
to.
perspective.
That just follow all like
Into-
that follows
okay.
down the line.
okay.
Because what countries come below Mexico? It's all those other, Latin countries. And that's what I'm trying to get at. That, Venezuelans think
America.
that America. That's where
Right.
that's where everybody's dreams come true. God damn it. But, you know, they show up here and then these fucking Democrats, they fucking give a bunch of fucking handouts out. And that to me is very fucking wrong because when my fucking parents came out here, they didn't fucking get no fucking handouts. They had to fucking work 12-hour shifts.
Hold up.
They had to fucking work very
from
long
Compton,
days.
right,
bro. Yeah, bro. You're not talking. You're not talking like you're from Compton.
Hey,
Bro.
I
You're
don't-
talking like you're an American.
God damn it. My
Can we
parents
get
had to
a
work very
check?
hard.
Dude.
No,
Hey, let's
but
check the like high school history.
Dude, yeah.
no. But that's my point. My parents had to work very fucking hard to just get where the fuck they are at
That's
now.
true, yeah.
They had to work both jobs. I didn't have a fucking luxury to have a fucking babysitter. I had to take care
Oh,
of
yeah,
myself
yeah, that's
and
true.
my
Yeah, that's
fucking
facts.
siblings.
Yeah,
That's
that
some
is
facts.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And then we have other people coming into the country, and that's fine. We're all immigrants, whatever. But there's a certain stigma that says like, oh, Mexicans don't pay taxes. Mexicans get this for free. This
That's
and
some
that. But when some
bullshit.
other people come in and they actually get the shit for free, there's no fucking issue. Like,
No,
okay,
you know
so
what's
look,
crazy?
look,
No,
what?
You know what's crazy?
what?
Mexicans, they do pay like, well,
Taxes.
I'm not gonna
We
say
fucking
Mexicans in
pay
general,
taxes.
but
Bro.
like the immigrants from early 2000s, they have the IT number, which is basically a social security.
Yeah.
I have an
They're
idea.
paying, yeah,
Yeah, they're still
you
paying
pay
taxes. You're still paying taxes.
but you don't get benefits.
No, and
so
dude,
you're
that's
paying
the,
it,
the
and
crazy,
there's no benefits
no,
after all.
The crazy thing is, dude, is like these people are coming from somewhere else and coming in, right?
Goddamn right, these
Dude,
people.
and getting these people. These people are coming from
Who is
you know,
these
No
people?
se puede.
somewhere else, right? And they're getting all the benefits that we don't have already.
Yeah.
And we've been here for, I've been here for a long time, bro. 26 years.
And you know what the sad part is though? Is that it's not even just us. It's like
Well,
the-
it's not just.
it's not just us,
No,
but it's like
it's-
the fucking people born here. The like, you know, fuck it, whatever.
That's what I was saying
The Americans,
earlier.
the real Americans, the fucking veterans. You know, shout out to
The
those
veterans.
motherfuckers, the people that fought in wars and shit. Those motherfuckers aren't even getting the
Bro,
fucking
they're-
benefits that other
Alright,
people
bro,
are
like,
getting.
alright, chill out, bro.
You know, no.
Bro,
But it's
those
true.
guys, everybody,
It's
that's,
true.
everybody that's a
It's
veteran,
true.
everybody that's a veteran is not gonna listen to this shit. So you're
Nah.
not gonna be saying all that.
No
bro.
sleep.
But that's my point though. It's not. I don't
Hey.
care if the fucking veterans are listening to this
But
or
bro,
not.
that's the thing,
My
though, is
point is that Democrats are trying to side with these people for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like they can vote. I don't know why they're doing this, but they're trying to side with them for some reason. Why? Because
Dude.
even in our hometowns, Carbondale, Colorado, they I don't care. Laugh at me if you want. They have shelter.
Aspen.
They have food. And these people are still complaining about these things. My parents
Mhm.
didn't have that luxury. And that's why
When they came
that's
here.
what makes me angry. That my parents didn't have that luxury. They didn't have the luxury to, hey, you can stay here for free.
They didn't get stuff
You-
handed to them.
Yeah,
when
they
they
didn't
came
get
here.
shit
Exactly. They
handed
didn't
to
get
them.
these things for
No,
free. My
dude.
parents didn't get to stay somewhere for free, rent free.
Dude.
They didn't get to get food for free.
In
They had to go
hotels?
out there and work.
Dude,
They
in
didn't get credit
hotels?
cards for free. They didn't
No.
get money to go spend for your family and children. That's kind of what honestly ticks me off. Because everybody comes here and they think that life is easy. It's fucking not. You have to work your ass off to get the things that you see. And that's what a lot of people don't see.
All right, let me put this something out there.
Let's see.
So, the immigrants back in the 2000s, it's different from now. The immigrants right now in 2024, 2023.
Yeah, because it's more than
So
Mexicans now.
basically, when the 2000s era was going on, it's pretty much like survival of the fittest. You had to like you straight up came over here with nothing. There was no
Yup.
government help or anything
Yeah.
like that.
Mm.
I think the issue right now is basically there's been immigrants nowadays that they're getting help from the government. They're getting, dude. I've seen videos of like
Don't call it help.
Venezuelans.
Call it handouts.
They've been getting like they're inviting other
That's
immigrants,
what it is.
basically saying, "Hey, over here, you come over here. The government's gonna help you. There's gonna be free housing, free meals, and free this and that, whatever." And-
But I mean, in reality of it, like, for example, like us, we're Mexican here, you know? And it's
Yeah.
like, I don't know if you guys have noticed this. I personally have noticed it with, that being Salvadorian, that with being Venezuelan. Like, in this case,
Shout out to my
I
Salvies.
feel, me personally, with my
Yeah, you're
perspective,
canceled.
that I feel they're more lenient towards them than towards us. I don't know if you
100%.
guys
No,
have
no,
seen
dude,
that.
that is crazy though. It's like literally how we
It's-
know everything that
yeah.
I've been seeing on the news. Even here, like they made housing for them here
Exactly.
because there were some people living here under the bridge,
Mhm. Yeah,
and
I
they
did
made
see that.
and they
80
made
of 'em.
housing for them. Like, dude, where's my housing?
Yeah.
And-
like,
dude,
and-
dude, where's my-
exactly.
the
dude, that's
motherfuckers
where-
paying
that's
taxes
where-
aren't
and
getting
that's
housing.
exactly-
I pay taxes, bro,
And
every
that's-
single year. Dude, I could be a scammer. I could be a scammer if I wanted to. Honestly, I could test the system.
Hey,
I could scam the system,
join the crew.
bro.
Hey,
I'm right there.
Hey, this virus.
Honestly, dude, look, look, you could scam the system. Honestly, if you wanted to,
You really could.
But-
it's that easy.
because you want to be like legit. That's why you don't do it.
You want to
At
be a
least
good
You
American.
want to feel some
Yes,
comfort
no,
that you
no.
have within you being here,
No,
and some
but then-
security that
But
you
when
have.
somebody comes in here with nothing and then they give nothing, it's like they get everything.
Not only that,
Right.
they try to scam too.
No, they are scam. Though they don't try to scam, they
They
are
are,
scamming. They
yeah.
are
Yeah,
scamming.
they're
They get
scamming.
free housing, free meals, like Luis said. They even talked about giving them papers.
Yeah, and
It's
it's
like,
like,
dude,
what
what about
about
me?
us?
Dude,
And-
I've been working here for
and-
fucking more than 16
And this,
years.
this is for the homies that are trying to get papers right now.
Bro.
I've recently heard that though the people that are in the route to get papers the correct way, they're getting their citizenship or residency. It's actually been slowed down,
yeah.
basically just because
And it's more expensive.
Yeah.
because
So like, why
they're-
do I have to? Why do we?
why
have
are
to pay
they
the price?
why are they a priority?
Exactly.
Because
They don't pay nothing.
I say this coming from a perspective of the workforce, blue collars. I work
Hey, let's
construction.
get it, boys.
I work construction, whatever. These guys come up to me and they're like, "Hey, we're looking for work. What do you know how to do? What do they have to offer?"
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, that's what it comes to. What do you have to offer? What can you do? How can you make your money? And a lot of them, I'm sorry to say, they don't know how to do a whole lot.
Yeah. Well, the
That-
thing is too is like, dude, I'm telling you, they come here with nothing to give, and then they get everything. They get all the benefits. When you see people like us, like DACA, for example, everybody that has DACA, they've been paying taxes for a lot of years. I first had DACA when I was like 18, maybe 16 years old. I was already working at 16, 15.
Yeah,
And dude, I've been paying taxes since then. Every single year I do taxes, and I know people that don't pay taxes that have papers, and they don't
And
pay
that's some
tax. They
crazy
avoid it though.
shit.
And dude, that's the thing. It's like they avoid it. So like, dude,
And they still get help from the motherfucking
and so you're
government.
telling
Like
me
that's
that-
some
so
bullshit.
So you're telling me people that are
I'm
American,
heated.
people that are American, they don't pay taxes and they have benefits, right? So they don't pay taxes. So me, as an immigrant with DACA, I pay taxes. I do my due diligence. Like I do what's right. I don't have nothing to show for it because I don't get no benefits. I'm just paying America, for this country to build up
you're
on my
paying,
money.
You're paying just to honestly. The way it sounds is like it sounds
We're getting
cruel.
we're slavery.
It
It's
sounds
literally
cruel.
slavery,
It sounds
dude.
cruel, but you're paying just to be able to be allowed to be here while other
Yeah.
people are here.
And they're not
even
paying-
And they
They're
have
not
that
paying anything,
privilege.
and they're
They
getting a
have
lot.
that
They're getting
privilege.
10 times more benefits than you are.
Yeah.
For what though? They don't pay the thing is that
And
I
you know
know this
what?
forever. Dude.
I don't
It's
know
like,
if you guys have
it's
seen.
crazy.
They barely. So I don't have DACA. Like you
Mhm.
guys, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, somebody
Deport me
come-
or
come
whatever
for
the fuck. Like come for me. Like shit, I'll get papers.
I tell her where she
I'm
lives.
just kidding. But like whatever it is, I have seen because I've done my taxes and I've worked at a very young age. Shot.
Guys are
Hold
gonna
on.
take a shot
Small
real quick. Hold up.
intermission.
Luis,
A ver, mitad y mitad
No tengo
porque
nada.
tú no tienes pinche. A ver, eso no es la mitad.
Pinche barbón.
A ver,
Ay.
He's
shot,
never
shot.
wrong, but he always
Shot
likes to
because-
take
shot,
shots.
guys. Hey guys, we're taking
Even
another
though
shot.
these guys hate me and then we're
Another
here
shot, guys.
Nah, we love you,
podcast
Luis.
Yeah,
together,
shot, guys. Cheers.
evenly.
That was nasty.
I feel like
Who the fuck likes Jaeger? That's
Nobody,
crazy.
but
Thick shizzle.
fuck
Hey,
you. I hate
my-
you.
Hey,
Hey,
shut
my
up,
boy
fuck
Eric,
shizzle.
my boy Alex.
I hate you guys, dude.
Anyways.
That's just nasty,
But-
bro.
Hey, I love you guys.
It tastes like medicine.
Mm.
All right,
Dude, no
anyways,
mames, dude.
But like I was saying, so I don't have DACA. I don't whatever it is. I've been working,
For a long time.
for a long time. I do my taxes. Let alone, let me tell you guys, me myself personally, I don't have papers. I don't got DACA. I don't got shit. Last year, you guys are probably gonna be like, "What the fuck?" I paid
Damn.
in taxes.
Damn. Girl, how much money
How much you make?
making?
Yeah, how much you make though?
I made like
Don't say no though. Don't say. Don't say.
Yeah,
Don't say.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
say.
Hey, we'll
Don't
bleep
say.
it.
Don't say.
We'll
Don't
bleep
say
it
it,
out.
though.
We'll bleep it
Don't
out.
say.
Well-
Tell us, but we'll bleep it out.
We'll bleep it
I
out.
made a little.
Oh! Holy
Oh,
shit!
okay.
Damn. Hey, tax that lady more.
Bro.
But
She ain't getting taxed enough.
Luis,
Like-
Luis, no, hey,
Make sure I edit it out.
Luis, make sure edit it out, bro, because if
But,
not,
like,
valiendo
No,
verga.
like on some real, like not. I'm not just saying this because I don't like to flaunt my money, whatever the fuck I make. Like
No, yeah.
I make what I make,
Yeah.
and cada quien tiene su own personal whatever it is, but I think it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Because it's like, but when I did my taxes last year, barely, like, muy apenas estaban, I think it was the year before, not last year, but the year prior to that, they started helping people with ITIN numbers. Like, oh, if you apply for whatever, like, you know, for people who have papers, who have DACA, like, you get help from the government, whatever. They're barely starting that role where it's like, you get a small percentage just for you doing your taxes, but it's like that doesn't do justice. Like that doesn't help you with shit. Like,
okay, so
you're still paying your taxes, and it's like, okay, like I'm paying here, I'm doing all this, and it's like some motherfucker comes around and like I ain't got shit between any other countries, but it's like I've been here my whole entire life. What are you giving me?
And you know
Like,
what? I got a bridge to cross from that.
I got something else, but
Growing up in California, you see a lot of that. Even
Like,
for Mexicans, even
it
like
is
scam-
sad.
you know, no, I'm not gonna
Like,
lie. I'm not
yes.
gonna make it seem like Mexicans are innocent. Mexicans scam too. Whatever. California, if you go to California, save heaven. For it doesn't matter where the fuck you're from. It doesn't matter if you're from Mexico, El Salvador,
as long as
Venezuela,
you're Mexican,
Honduras. It doesn't matter where the fuck
Hispanic.
you're
as
from.
long as you're Hispanic,
As
that's
long
what
as
it
you're
is.
fucking like, you know, you don't have papers, you reap the benefits of your children. And that's why there's so many people with so many children out there. Why? You know, back then my mindset was different. That's why I'm saying when I came out here, very different. Out there, yeah, you reap all the benefits. You get help from the government, you get help from the state. Tax returns is crazy if you have kids.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's true.
That's all I'm
true.
gonna say. Scamming a whole
Yeah,
different
no,
level.
Well, it's not scamming, but it's like the government obviously helps people that have kids. You know?
Exactly.
It's like, so that's the thing,
Exactly.
it's like-
but some people don't even need the help.
But
And they're
the thing
taking
is-
the
yeah,
help.
that's the thing,
And
though,
that's
it's
the
like-
thing. And that's the thing. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't see. And that's the thing a lot of people don't want to accept either. And, you know, so it's kind of fucked up. Yeah. When you come out here and, you know, you grow up and you start to learn all these rules like, oh, you got to pay taxes for this. You got to pay taxes for that. You got to pay taxes for this and that, whatever. You see all this money go away and you're like, well, what am I paying this for? You're paying this for other people that didn't work as hard as you. And, you know, they haven't been here as long as you.
Yeah.
They haven't been through the same sacrifices as you, but they're reaping all the benefits that you don't even get to
look,
get.
I'm gonna say something, and it might be controversial.
Okay.
Pretty much, I think the system is the one that's fucked up. It
Yeah.
doesn't have to be on the. But basically, let's say we're seeing a lot of Venezuelans right now, right?
Yes.
Because of the country, like all their faults at their own country,
Mhm.
so they're fleeing to like United States.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But if you think about it too, even like us, like Mexicans, we would have done the same thing. We're just basically seeing a rigged system and we're just taking advantage of it.
Mm.
But in reality, I think the system is the one that's fucked up. Because basically, they're giving a lot of benefits and help with them. Back then, for us, I think we might feel remorse because back then, when we were the immigrants in this country, there wasn't any like benefits or anything like that. Like we like started from zero.
Yeah.
Right now, immigrants from Venezuela, they're getting like
Dude, they're
like
housing,
free housing, free
That's
like,
the
food
thing.
No,
and
that's the
everything.
That's the
though.
thing.
But
We
that's
were
the
the
thing.
stepping stone, and we're just getting
Yeah.
Dude, like,
stepped
yeah,
on.
yeah.
We
But I
literally-
think no.
Look,
What I'm
like
saying
us,
is though.
us as DACA.
Yeah,
look,
no,
dude,
yeah,
us,
I'm not.
us,
I'm not
all-
saying I
look,
support that.
All of us as DACA, right?
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
came here, right? We signed up for DACA. We pay a certain amount of money to renew it every 2 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Every
That's
2
just
years.
Every 2 years,
expensive,
bro.
And it's
dude.
a significant
We have to get a
amount.
And the
lawyer,
thing
look,
is,
yeah,
it's like
look.
whether you get approved or,
Or
not.
not.
Like,
Yes,
there's
that's
a
the thing, bro.
50-50.
So look,
No,
you get
let me
approved,
finish
right?
my
Look,
point.
look. So you get approved, right? You get approved.
Yes.
You spend that money on a lawyer, all right, and then the application fee. Okay,
Yeah.
now you're approved, so you can work. United States is allowing you to work for another 2 years to make money for them, right? You make money for them, and then these people come in,
But
all
hey,
the benefits. They get housing, dude. I can't afford housing around here. They
Hell
get
no.
housing. They get
no, but
housing.
let me say
They get
something.
food.
Let me say something.
And now, no, look. Now, what, Luis?
All right. All I'm saying is, if you think about it, United States, what they're trying to do is they're
It's
trying
corrupt.
to be they're trying to be like it is corrupt,
It is
but
corrupt.
they're trying to be politically correct. They're
But
trying to always like look like themselves as like the
And-
good people.
And that's why I agree
Look,
with Lisa
no,
to
no.
an extent where he says that
Oh my god.
I'm agreeing
He's
with
agreeing
you.
with you.
No,
How are you
no,
gonna
no,
say,
no.
"Oh my
Yeah,
god"?
Yeah, I don't know why you're
He's
saying, "Oh my
agreeing.
god." I'm agreeing with
He
you.
said, "I'm agreeing with Luis," and you said, "Oh
Luis,
my god."
Luis said the
That's
No,
system is
I
fucked
had
up.
a good point. I had a good
Listen.
point.
No.
You could've-
My bad. Oh well, too
All right.
bad. So sad. Cry me a river.
Guys, we're sorry this is a long podcast, but
But-
this is a really good one.
This one's a good
Boxing
one.
match.
But Luis is saying the system is fucked up. I agree. Why? Because the Democrats are in charge. I'm sorry to say, Democrats love
No.
to give out handouts. I don't care what you say.
And that's like a prime
Democrats
example. That's
love
a prime
to give-
example of Biden.
Yes.
And I'm not saying like I'm not gonna get into political shit, whatever. I'm not gonna say
Trump
what I
2024.
believe in.
Guys,
and
we
what
can't
I
vote, so don't even put it on us.
I don't even say like what I believe in, what I don't, whose side I'm on.
Build
But
the
I
wall.
will agree, you know, because it's like
For
what
amnesty.
did all that shit that Biden say that he was gonna do for us immigrants and all that shit? He totally
look,
fucked us
gone.
over.
Okay, look. So
like
look.
right off
Fuck
the
my
fucking
opinions.
bat.
So look,
like
So
For real.
So the thing is like the thing I don't get is Trump proposed.
yeah,
He said, "Build the wall," and then everybody that has like DACA, amnesty.
yeah.
Which amnesty is basically like
Giving them-
citizenship,
citizenship.
citizenship here in the U.S. And they declined it. They voted for it and they declined it. They said, "You know what? We're not gonna build the wall. We'd rather have people not be illegal, basically."
Okay.
And you know, no. I have something to go off of
I
that.
got, okay.
You know what's
Go
crazy?
yours,
No,
and
the
then I
thing
got
is-
mine.
You know what's
But
crazy?
the thing, dude, like, why would you not get? Okay, so
You know what's
look,
crazy?
Look, so you're not gonna give. I don't know how many people that had DACA in it. It was a lot of people, right?
Mhm.
You're gonna give,
Billions.
for example, like I don't know if it's like
Millions.
Well, like millions.
millions. So we'll
Sorry,
say
not
okay,
millions,
we
billions.
don't know the
Couple
facts,
100,000
but like
maybe, but-
we'll say a couple 100,000, right? 100,000.
But it's still
100,000 people, right? Citizenship, right? At least to get their foot in the door,
Yeah.
right? They said we're gonna decline that. Okay, a couple years later, now we have so many immigrants in here now. For example. Okay, so like for example, 2 million with DACA, right? An example. I don't know the numbers. 2
Right.
million with DACA. After now, all the immigrants that came in recently, now
From
10,
all
5, 8, 10 million, right?
from all over the world,
yeah,
not
all over
just
the world.
Venezuela.
No,
not anywhere.
we're
all
not
over the
calling
world.
anybody out, but like 8, 10 million, right? So now what are you gonna do with all 8, 10 million? When you could have gave all the people that had DACA that were here legally
Yep.
papers, right?
And
And then
facts.
to work here. And now they would have been clear that they would not be immigrants no more.
And you know what? People love to hate on Trump. I'm not
But
gonna say.
no, Trump is
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
I'm
look,
not-
look,
no,
look,
no.
look, look, I'm not gonna say I'm a Trump supporter, but I
Yes,
can't
you
knock.
are. Yes,
I
you are.
can't knock the homie.
Hey,
I can't.
hey, who do you
You
want?
can't
Hey,
just
hold up.
I'm not a
not
Trump supporter, but I love
agree.
that
Hey,
guy.
hey,
But like,
hey,
the thing
hey,
is, like,
hey,
you can't
I-
just not agree on
Hey,
like
hey,
who
hey.
you're going for.
Hey,
Why?
look,
Because
all
it's
I'ma
like
say-
how you say, like you're not a Trump, whatever it is. But
Yeah.
it's like he did good shit, although he had whatever his perspective, whatever the fuck it was. But
Look.
like he's down to business. That's
No,
what the fuck
dude,
it
look,
is.
look,
Like
look,
he's
look,
a
look.
businessman. Like
businessman.
he
Who's-
gets down to
who's-
his shit.
Who's been as honest as
Let me
Trump?
cook. Okay.
Who's
say it and then-
cook,
let me
nigga? Fucking go. Fucking
say
don't
your
burn the
shit.
cheese.
No,
say
though.
your shit and let me
But hold
cook.
up.
Yeah.
Hold up. Nobody's been as honest as Trump. That's facts.
Yeah.
That motherfucker
I
said,
will
"Oh,
agree.
Mexicans are rapists, this and that, yada yada." Boom.
Well, he
Blah,
said no.
whatever.
Take the
So-
bad, the
yeah,
bad,
take the bad
ones
motherfuckers out.
and
I know,
leave the good ones in.
because I know a lot of
Is what
bad
he said.
motherfucking. I know a bad lot of motherfuckers too. Whatever. That's besides the point.
If all
But-
you, dude, if all you guys have your opinion on like,
Yes.
like fuck Trump just because like
Yes.
YG, he's like, oh fuck Donald Trump.
Yes.
Yo, fuck
Whatever.
you guys, dude. Honestly,
Yes.
you guys need to do more research
Yes.
because he was a good president.
Yes.
He wanted to give immigrants an opportunity, That-
Especially at the border, because I'm gonna
Yes.
tell you guys this. A lot of people don't know this. When Donald Trump was in office, he had a rapid ID test, which was like either a mouth swab, blood test. I'm not sure of the specifics, but when young immigrants, children, I'm talking about little kids, like come on, little babies,
Yeah.
innocent.
little innocent kids.
In
They had
courtrooms,
rapid
right?
tests.
Yeah.
When grown-ups would show up with them, they had rapid tests to show whether or not they were family. And if they were family, they would let them come in. And if they weren't, then they would lock up the
They would get
motherfucker
denied,
that was
yeah.
with the kid, and they'd try to find the kid like where he belongs. And now they took all that away. And now these young children are coming in, and we don't know whether or not they're coming with their family. We don't know whether or not they're being trafficked. And that's the fucked up part, because they took that away. And that I feel like that's like pretty fucked up, because it's hurting young lives.
Okay, so think of this right now, right? So my boss, we've talked about this subject recently. And if you think about it, like if you were to make a court case, it's all of us, we were a victim of crime because they brought us without our free will.
Yeah.
Like we forcefully, basically.
Yeah.
We didn't choose to be here.
Under consent.
Yeah, it's like basically like they brought us here without consent.
Except
like
for
we
Luis.
were little. Yeah. It's another thing, but whatever. Yeah, whatever. Irvin against Luis. 100 likes. Come on, guys. Irvin.
You know me. You know Diego. That's what it is.
Anyway.
Irvin
win.
versus Luis. But anyways, the thing is, like, all of us were, the way that she put it was, we were a victim of a crime. Like our parents brought us here without our free will, and we didn't have a choice. Like we were not gonna say like, oh, we want to stay in Mexico. We were young. All of us were young when we came.
We didn't have a choice.
Yeah. We did not have a choice. We were brought without, our free will. We did not say the consent, this and that. And I know like this new generation revolves around like that kind of stuff, like, oh, consent, this and that.
Yeah.
But it's like, in reality, we came here.
Against our will.
Yeah.
Yeah. With
it's like,
nothing.
We didn't have a choice.
yeah, it's like our parents came here to make a better life for us. And
I
that's
feel
what we
like-
came with.
And
I
so
feel
far,
like that's the
I
sad
think
part.
we're all an example that we have gotten a better life.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're all a great example of the American dream. Why? Because we're all doing great. None of us are any
Pero-
badass little
but-
kids.
I understand that, but there's some certain people that you might have, you might be the prime example, whatever it is, but in reality, you're like, there's people, there might be us, but there's other people that are doing the complete opposite. Que les
And,
vale
dude,
madres.
and-
Like,
and
that
you
they
know
don't
what?
take
No,
it-
realistic-
they don't
minority,
take advantage
realistic-
It's
of
always
that.
gonna get the spotlight.
And you know what?
The
Exactly,
worst is always gonna get the
exactly.
spotlight.
And you know what?
Realistically, we're all a statistic.
And you know what? No. And
Facts.
I
No,
agree with
that's
that.
facts. That's
Dude,
facts.
we're all
I-
a statistic. Dude.
I agree
like,
with that.
literally.
And
Like,
you know what?
they
Every
say-
motherfucker that I know that had the opportunity to have DACA that fucked up doesn't have it anymore.
And that's
And
the
I
thing.
tell
Well,
you,
look,
and no, that's facts. You know why? Because look, yeah, you guys have DACA. My brother got DACA.
Mhm.
And that's a fucking prime motherfucking example. Like, my brother fucked it up. My
look,
brother
okay, look.
fucked it up. And it's
Okay.
like, you can get that advantage. You can get whatever the fuck it is. But it's like, if you don't fucking put action and if you don't actually crave it and want it as much as you fucking want it, like, you're gonna fuck it up regardless. Shit, let alone, like, I wish I had DACA.
100%.
You know, I have so many fucking friends.
right here. Look,
I have so many friends
TikTok clip. Right
that
here.
have fucking
Let's go.
citizenship, that have whatever the fuck it is. I wish I had that. But let me tell you, like, these motherfuckers have papers. They have whatever the fuck that is. They don't even take advantage of the situation. I'm like, my homie, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
For real.
if I had that shit, I would take fucking advantage. And the thing is like, you can have papers, you can have whatever the fuck. And it's like, I have 10 times more than what the fuck you have. And that's some fucking period.
Okay, so look,
That's
look
period.
right here. All right, guys, TikTok clip, right? We're gonna
Period,
clip,
no blood.
All right, look, TikTok clip. We're gonna clip it right here. Look, okay, yes, everybody that comes here with DACA, they're legally allowed to work here, right?
Yeah.
But what about the people that aren't? What about? I'm not gonna say Hispanics in general, right?
Mhm.
People, immigrants that come here, like to deal drugs and stuff, right?
Right.
That's another topic.
Mm-hmm.
But they make so much money, right? So why wouldn't, and they don't have benefits. They get everything that they'll do. You see them living their life. So why wouldn't I go do that instead of working for the government, right? Because for me, more of a benefit to do that, make so much money that I cannot handle, right? For what? And I'm working for the government to give them everything that I have, that I worked for? That's why people turn to that.
Look, straight up.
But that's just
Come,
Hey,
no.
I'm trying to
Shh. Coming from that life, I know a whole lot of people
Because
Doing it-
that's
no,
where
no,
the
no,
money's
I know.
at, dude.
let him
I know
cook
a
because
whole lot of
I
people
could back
doing
him up on that shit.
exactly
I could back him
what
up
you're
on that
talking
shit.
about. Like, oh, I could make so much money doing this and
Dude,
that,
how many?
doing
How,
this and
how many?
I know hella niggas doing that shit in the hood. I don't give a fuck about none of that. But you know who's doing that shit? The motherfuckers that are here legally. Dog.
That is true.
The motherfuckers with DACA. At least the motherfuckers that I know, they ain't doing that stupid shit.
Mhm.
The motherfuckers doing what you're saying is easy route, drug dealing, moving weight, that type of shit is the motherfuckers that have papers, nigga. Like,
Because
niggas
they're not
with
scared to
DACA.
get in trouble. They're not scared to get in trouble. That's the thing. They
No,
can't
bro,
get
but
deported.
niggas with DACA ain't doing that shit. I don't know a single motherfucker with DACA that's moving weight.
Let me tell you.
I don't. I swear to God, I
That's
don't.
wrong.
No, brother, you better talk to more
No.
people,
No, no,
bro.
no, no,
'cause
no.
I
I
know
I swear to God, I
no,
don't.
no, no.
But you know
No,
why?
no, no,
You know
no,
why?
no.
Why?
You know why? Because the niggas with DACA can't go to Mexico and back.
But
the
that's
niggas
wrong,
moving
though,
weight.
because
Thing is,
you
bro.
have parole now. You have
Yes,
parole.
bro. But that's
But
under
the
so
thing
many
is-
If you get
circumstances.
caught-
No, I
Look,
understand
That's under
that.
so many
Look,
rules.
Yes,
look
but the
how
thing
easy.
is like I know people. I know motherfuckers, and in this motherfucking valley, whatever the fuck it is, I know people that fucking be selling dough and be fucking moving weight back
Hey,
to back.
drop names.
Motherfuckers,
Drop
like,
names.
No,
I ain't
no,
gonna
no.
drop
Drop
names.
names. Where
Like,
they at?
I
Where
know
they at?
people.
Put it-
No, 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 no. We're not
Like,
gonna
and it's
drop
not-
Where they at?
And it's not just to set the like.
Let me
the
put them
shit-
into contact.
Like it's
Put
not
it
just.
in the
And
chest.
it's just setting
Finder's
It's
fee.
just
No.
setting shit straight. Like like
Mm.
whether you have it, whether you don't. Like people still be moving musty. Like people still be moving dirty. Like that's what
Yeah.
the fuck it is.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say though. It's like it's not as regular though. It's
All
not as regular. You don't see it as much with DACA
You
people.
All right,
don't.
let-
You don't
let me
see
say
it.
something.
You don't.
Hey.
Hold on,
Guys,
no, no,
okay,
hold
look,
on.
look, okay.
You don't see it. You don't see it because you didn't grow up here. But in reality, what like. No, and I'm not. Hold on, I'm not trying to
I
like say
didn't
All right,
grow
we're
anything
up
gonna
here.
against
start
you.
holding
Like,
it.
no, 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 no. Hold on, let me rephrase
I didn't
myself.
grow up
Let me
here.
let me rephrase myself. Let me rephrase myself. Okay, you don't see it,
Uh-huh.
but people be moving shit in this fucking valley, left to right, whether you have, whether you don't have,
That's true.
and you might not notice it. You may think like, like tienes una familia mexicana acá, like que tiene this and this and this, and then you're like, what the fuck, like, pues como le hacen? Because it's como it's like how we said in the beginning, like. You come here and it's like your family's like, oh, estás en la pinche gloria. Like, you're not in the fucking gloria way. Like,
Yeah.
trabajas pinche día y noche. And you're like, oh shit, like,
huevo.
you're working this and this
Day
and
and
this.
night.
How do you have this?
Just for fucking groceries, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Groceries are fucking expensive. You're like, oh shit, how
And
do
we
you have
ain't
this?
we ain't shopping at Whole Foods food. We're shopping at Walmart. dog.
Exactly. And at City Market. But it's like
City Market's expensive.
people
Nah,
be
yeah.
in reality, people be moving dirty, whether you think they don't or not. Like I know people, and let alone myself, like I've had family members and shit like that where it's like working 2 jobs is not fucking enough.
That's
It's
true.
not the
That's
fuck
true.
enough.
Hey,
Working 2 jobs, 2, 3, whatever the fuck, te
That's what-
matas
that's what-
trabajando
That's why they
aquí.
resort to that stuff.
God.
Te
you know, it's
mandas
because-
te matas trabajando aquí para tener pinche buena vida.
For
Yeah.
what?
Y
though?
vale
It's like,
madres eso.
no
Why?
benefits.
Because it's like you get no fucking benefits. You don't get shit. You don't get this. You don't get that. And it's like andas valiendo madres de todos modos. And why? You move to that certain fucking. You're like, okay, well, let me fucking move this. Let me do this so I can be where the
you
fuck I
might
gotta
as well
be.
move weight at that point. Hey, if you're working 2 jobs and you can't afford your fucking rent and groceries, you might as well move weight. I ain't.
Okay, but you're talking
No
like
matter,
rifle
though.
right now.
Hey.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Let me
Okay.
say something to finish it off.
Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah,
Basically, okay. You guys
Part
gonna let
2?
me fucking say
yeah, we're gonna
that.
have a part 2 to
All right,
this
no,
because
all I'm
honestly,
gonna say is,
sorry, guys. We know it's a long podcast, but it's like
Hey.
it's good.
My
hey, let
bad.
me put it on there.
Yeah,
I think there's a system at the end of the day. People that know they're gonna take advantage of it. There's people that are gonna play victim on it.
Yeah.
So that's how the system works. There's people that arise to the occasion and they will take advantage of it. There's people that will take victimization on it.
yeah.
But overall, I really think this country has been ran over. Look at
By saving.
it's not just there's a presidential party.
El Salvador.
Yeah, no.
Great example.
But look, no.
Just throw all of them in prison.
That's a good example.
Throw all
That-
of them in prison.
Look at the president there.
God damn it.
He's young. Look at all the pretty
Biden
much-
can't even walk
look at the
upstairs.
Biden and everything. They're old.
Shout out
think,
Donald Trump. Build the wall.
honestly, this country
2024.
has been ran by like older
Older
people,
people.
older mentality.
Yeah.
Like old
And
ways are
look
gonna
at
fix
Salvador,
it.
dude. El Salvador, I actually like. I see what they're doing. Like the
Yeah.
president, he's actually like
He's
trying
in
to
danger.
evolve. No, he's evolving, dude.
No, I know, but he's
He's
in danger.
evolving. He's like a younger guy.
He's speaking out too much.
He's exactly going on to like
You know
look
what
into
happens
the
to people
future.
like that?
they're like
danger.
they're trying to make
JFK,
United
bro.
States into
JFK.
like stay the old school days. There's conspiracies to that, and we're not going into that because
Hey.
that's
We'll
another.
get to
That's
that
a whole
next
other
time.
topic.
Hey,
But reality, I think there's a system. People take advantage of it. There's people that
And
don't.
then, yeah,
Simple as
yes,
that.
that's
Hey, no
Well,
hate,
well,
hey,
no
hey,
hate,
hey,
guys. No
as
hate to
always-
any Venezuelans.
Hey.
Hey, if you cool and you out here looking for work,
Hey.
that's what's up. But if you out here fucking charging people for a fucking parking spot, fuck you. God damn it. I don't
No,
care.
like I'm saying, there's a system, and it's if you take advantage, you're a victim. Simple as that.
Yeah.
Fucking work hard and
At the end
fucking
of the
do
day,
your due diligence. That's
Keep
all you
taking
gotta do.
shots.
God damn it.
Guys, we'll see you on the next one.
Where
We'll
this is
fucking
gonna
see
be
you
a
on the next
part
one.
2, guys.
Guys,
Shout out
This is
Part
gonna be a
two.
Part 2.
Don't
Like it
forget
up.
Later.
Don't
Like
forget
it.
to like,
Oh, no.
subscribe, and whatever the yada yada is.
Fuck, dude, my girlfriend's calling me.
So-
Hold
Oh,
on.
yeah. Hi, guys. Thank you guys.
Wow.
I'm sorry,
Bye.
and I'm sorry it was long, but thanks for watching. Keep taking shots, guys.
Until the next one. Keep taking shots.